Hello everybody and welcome to Prestige Encounters, the Dungeons & Dragons campaign brought to you by Prestige Gaming Community. I'm your Dungeon Master Salkos and we have a fantastic session in store for you, but before we get into all that, we have a few announcements to get through. First and foremost, a lot of the music you'll be hearing tonight is brought to you by Midnight Syndicate. Midnight Syndicate is a music production group creating goth, horror, and fantasy RPG music that you could be using at your tables at home. You can find their music videos on Spotify, listen to their music on Spotify, watch their music videos on YouTube, or even ask your Amazon Alexa device to play Midnight Syndicate right now. We also utilize Arkenforge. Arkenforge is a comprehensive tool for game masters to make battle maps, use their playlists, sound effects, ambient sounds to immerse their players further into their campaign. The maps can be animated, so if you're using a live screen for your battle maps, you can have that animated feature on there. It's really freaking cool. It is $35 on their website, arkenforge.com, but if you use the code PRESTIGE at checkout, you get $5 off. We also right here have our bust portrait. The line art was made by Jeremiah, who is Slimy Rice in our campaign. Aspen, our campaign, his artist name is Slimy Rice. And let me go and bring everybody else in. Hi, everybody else.
Hi, everybody else.
Hello, everybody else.
Hello.
And also me.
Hello. The coloring is done by Starving Artists. You can find both of these artists' info in our Discord to commission them for your character art. Great job to you guys. And here to tell us about our one of our sponsors out of like 4 for this this session, Rogue Energy with Aspen.
So everybody, you know, on a day-to-day life, you're going to be going through a lot of situations where you get tired out, get tuckered out. And, you know, sometimes you need to counteract that in one way or another. So you can use Rogue Energy, an amazing energy drink that, let me just tell you, it has improved my life for the better. So it is not chalky, which is a huge thing because a lot of other energy drinks have that gross chalky feeling when you drink it. And it also has 0 sugar. Great thing. It can be used as safely as a pre-workout if you're interested in that type of thing. And man, on top of all that, with all these benefits, you could actually go to their website and order any of your starter kits, any of your tubs, and use code PRESTIGE at checkout for 10% off. It's just a complete win. There's no reason not to use it.
Hey Jeremiah, what? Oh, what
kind of
flavors? What kind of flavors can you get from there?
You can get plenty of flavors. Myself, I got the blue raspberry flavor, which I've been loving. I am aware there is like sour candy, there's black cherry,
pina colada,
and a bunch. Yeah, pina colada.
And they just announced rainbow candy and bubble gum, I believe, for the new hydration flavors. They just announced that today, so that's really cool too. Thank you so much, Jeremiah, and that is code PRESTIGE at checkout for 10% off. If you like energy but not energy drinks and you still want to be caffeinated, Found Familiar Coffee might be the choice of beverage for you. It is a small roasting company here in America. They have single origin beans and multiple origin blends, things such as you can get decaf, you can get dark roast, you can get light roast, you can get espresso blends. The espresso blend is what I use. I drink regular Knoll every single morning is what I have. It's delicious. I love it. That is their espresso blend. Fantastic roast. Go to foundfamiliar.com, use the code PRESTIGE at checkout for 10% off your order, and also support a small business in the coffee world. So thank you so much there, Zark. It's foundfamiliar.com/prestige encounters. Code PRESTIGE at checkout for 10% off. Also, you might notice in the bottom left-hand corner of our screen, there is a Star Trek Fleet Command widget with some goals. The game Star Trek Fleet Command is a mobile game. And in order to support our stream, you would download the game using the link there in our chat. You have to use that one. You must be a new player on your mobile device, and then get your base to level 5. Then level up your research and development department, build your shipyard, and then research the second ship and build it to fully support us. We utilize the sponsorship money to do a lot of really cool things in our community, such as giveaways, which we have one going on right now for a handcrafted Oxhorn Stein, which you can join that raffle for that Oxhorn Stein in our Discord. Let's go ahead and get a Discord link in chat as well. Fantastic opportunity, and there's a lot of really cool things we're not quite ready to reveal to you yet, on their way, getting ready to happen, but we're not quite there yet. But you can see from the smiles on everybody's face that they're also equally excited for it too. So continue to support our community and be part of that. Also, and things that have happened in the last week in Prestige gaming community is we have released our most updated Java Minecraft server, bringing it down to a more basic level, but still having all the great quality of life and anti-griefing plugins in there. And also our reward system, the bone system, is fully integrated. Thank you. I want to give a special shout out to Nasmir, Nate here, who has designed a ton of kits that you can redeem using your reward points. And it's going to be great, and I've already been playing on it, and I have really cool base that I'm starting to build. Come join us. mc.pgc.gg is our server IP, and remember that is 1.19 Java Minecraft, and that will be continue to update with each update of Minecraft. 1.20 is already showing some really cool things, like a cherry blossom biome with like these pale pink wood planks. So join our server, our Discord server, come to Minecraft, play with us, and there's a ton of other games that we can play together as well. Are there any announcements? In 2 weeks we will not be having a session because 3 of us here on the campaign and then 4 other members of our community will be in Seattle for Emerald City Comic-Con as visitors and guests, enjoying the floor. If you see us at the Comic-Con, you will see here in my hands I have 49 sets of dice. I know that's such a weird number. Who would have thought? It's almost if I found one I really liked and kept. 49 sets of dice that we will be giving away to people at the Comic-Con who can answer 3 D&D trivia questions in a row to win. So if you are going to see us there, by all means, come up to us, try to win some dice, and it's going to be a great time. And you might notice that there's a counter in the bottom right hand corner of our stream. For every 5 natural ones rolled on a d20 that are used in the game, we give out a set of dice to a random viewer in the United States or Canada only, excluding Quebec. So be ready to enter the keyword when that happens. And I think after that very long-winded one long sentence, I think I'm done with announcements. Is there anything I'm forgetting?
Star Trek.
So
Play Star Trek during the session. It takes about 30 minutes to do everything you need to do. But everybody, grab your drinks, grab your snacks, as we welcome you to our table, and we begin session 28 of Prestige Encounters. And here to tell us what happened last week is Aspen. Everybody give Aspen a hand.
All right.
Oh.
At last, we've made it to the Moon Tower in Veristile. After some waiting and flashing of a letter of recommendation, we were finally brought to the long-sought Eflando Lastina, the Archmage of the Black Order. I had hoped to get the information so crucial to my family's prosperity without jumping through too many hoops. But as with anything on our journey so far, we needed to give something in exchange. The Archmage sent us on a quest for an infernal focus, a tool that she said she would be using for the betterment of the nation. We were sent to an abandoned temple where the focus is said to be held. There were parties sent here in the past, but none of them made it back alive. This troubles me, and so far, the temple has been nothing but difficult. With traps and red herrings all over the place. We've had a very tough time getting through, and there was a particular puzzle we've been stuck on for a good amount of time that involved rotating rooms and runes written in languages we did not understand. But as we went through, we figured out that this puzzle couldn't be completed without exacting of cost of either leaving a party member behind without knowledge of what's ahead, or somebody leaving behind a part of themselves as a key. And the party didn't like this solution very much, so we tried coming up with other options and struggled very hard. Eventually, when it came down to it, I thought to myself that I'm willing to lose every bit of myself if it means the betterment of my family and saving their lives. So I committed and I stuck my arm into the slot for it to be cut off. And I'm really hoping that this ends up being worth it.
Thank you so much, Aspen. So, everyone outside of Casimir and Astra is currently waiting behind a stone wall that has been sealed off from you from the main chamber, as you were going to opt to go ahead without Aspen. Meanwhile, Casimir, where we left off, you were swinging your sword downward.
Yep.
Towards Aspen's arm.
Yep.
I would like you to roll damage with your sword.
Okay. Let's see how that goes.
Well, if you're trying to say something, you're muted.
She's just in her normal Koi
oh.
thing.
Yeah, so that's 8.
Now, doubled, that is 16, as if it were a natural 20. That is how much damage you're going to take, Jeremiah. As the sword comes slashing down, and with a kind of wet snap, you lodge free from your arm, stuck in the slot, holding onto this lever. As you kind of grab onto it, and blood starts to kind of leak between your fingers, your left arm that was.
It's severed at the elbow, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
And how much damage was that again?
16.
16 damage. Okay.
Are you serious? What? Can I assist in the healing process?
You can cast a healing spell, yeah.
Immediately after that happened, Aspen was using his staff as a, to bite onto, and it just, once the sword cuts his arm off, it just splinters a little bit right where he's biting. And he just falls over.
Casimir will drop his sword and help prop him up so he doesn't fall. Astra, please.
I'm working on it. It doesn't help that you just cut his arm off. Just cut his arm off.
Yes.
I got a 10 for healing.
Okay.
On Aspen.
So the wound does close. You get 10 hit points back, Aspen. But the arm does not regrow. It is now a healed end of his, now up to his elbow. The radius and ulna of his arm are gone at the joint.
Are you still awake, Aspen?
Yes.
Okay. We gotta work on some pain relievers. She's gonna start fiddling through some leaves and looking through some different herbs. She doesn't know what she's looking for. That's
think
very obvious.
Cormac might be carrying something of a pain reliever.
Maybe, yeah. We'll.
Yes.
I'll go ask him. She's gonna kind of.
Well, let's move on quickly. I don't know how long this is going to hold for.
I don't want to leave that arm behind.
I think we have to.
It's the price that this puzzle is exacted. Aspen picks up his staff and is kind of putting his weight on it.
Yeah.
It's a little bit hard to stay upright at the moment.
Well, if we get into this hall, I'll reset it to the exit door. Casimir's sword appears in a puff of smoke in his hand, and he shoves it back in the sheath and flies to the center platform.
Okay, so you turn the dial to the door for the exit, and you push down on the indicator, and the circular room rotates once again, revealing the passageway forward where all of your companions are waiting. As the stone wall turns, you guys see Aspen kind of like holding his arm, with staff also in hand. Asher kind of like walking next to him, kind of hands on his shoulders.
Cormac, do you have pain relievers? You're muted.
I mean, I have a potion of healing. That's about it. But
You
obviously,
didn't carry any of that. You didn't carry any of that rotten drink that you drank all the time.
funny for you to assume that anything that I buy ever lasts the night.
I'll make you tea when we settle.
Yeah, we should push forward for now.
Zol will come in to sort of check the wound. Is it still bleeding profusely, or has it been kind of cauterized?
The healing spell has made it, just like any amputation, it heals over with that flesh, like kind of rounded. It still looks rather fresh, as he's not been healed completely. He's still wounded from the traps and all that stuff, but like it has stopped bleeding. It is starting to heal, but his forearm is gone.
I'm assuming that like the stump is kind of like weird and like pink fleshy scar tissue, as like the fur from his body that would normally be there. The thin layer of fur isn't covering it.
So Zol will turn a pained expression to Aspen and then nod, silent understanding.
So, we all seem quite battered. Do we push on now that we're here, or do you need a moment to collect?
I think maybe we rest. One moment. We okay? Start tossing out some food.
Aspen, what's really good for pain relief?
What might that be?
Pro monk tip is you just don't think about it and it doesn't happen anymore. You forget it's there. It's not really that much of a problem, honestly.
At this point in your journey, you have been in this, we'll call it dungeon for lack of precision at the moment, for quite some time, several hours at this point. You did not get any sleep the previous night. At this point, everybody... No, because you guys...
rest.
Not in the last 24 hours, you haven't. Because you guys just went straight to the waterfall from the city.
We came inside at nightfall.
It was like at the end of the day. It was like evening time. Have we like gone through the whole night, like 12 hours since then? Oh, okay.
At this point, now everyone will take a point of exhaustion.
Let's just camp here and go to sleep. Let's camp here and have a long rest.
Yeah,
if you so choose.
Oh boy.
So let me describe the area that you're currently in. This is a hallway, once again, stone floor, about 10 feet wide and elongated. There is the circular room behind you where, you solve the puzzle. You don't quite know how long the arm is going to be holding the latch open, but, where it was severed, it's still holding on, the doorway is still open. Forward, for as far as your dark visions can see, is just hallway. So whatever you would like to do, you may certainly try, but it is up to you guys what you want to do. But you will take a point of exhaustion if you do not take a long rest soon.
Okay.
Or
If we
attempt
go
to.
back inside, the chamber, and
I
then
wouldn't.
close, huh? Then nothing can come inside.
I wouldn't want to risk, because I don't know if we're going to get that easy of an opportunity to keep this door open. So if we go back, we may have to make... It would make Aspen sacrifice... No, not as meaningful. I mean, we don't know what's ahead, but the last thing I'd want to do, I refuse to have to do that again.
It's a good thing Aspen has two hands.
We are not removing his second hand.
Oh, okay.
I need at least one to cast magic.
Yes. It was a noble sacrifice, but noble goes to foolish. So.
Okay. I'll put a bedroll out, and okay. Okay, Dalila, who is first watch?
I can be.
I mean, I'll go with Nazmir again.
Aspen, you sleep now.
I planned on it.
Yes, Espen, you don't take a watch tonight. Just sleep.
Okay.
Who will be taking second watch?
I'll take second watch.
Zulkifli and Cormac. And who plans on taking last watch? Astra and Kydro?
Yes.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. So as every kind of positions himself down this hallway, Nazmir and Kazmir, one of you may take a perception check with advantage, or each of you take one as a straight roll.
Let's do separate. Last time didn't work out well.
Okay. Sounds good.
Can't wait.
Oh, wow.
Hey, I got 18.
18?
I got 5.
5. Okay. So looking around this tunnel, looking down and kind of listening, you don't hear much. It's very quiet. There are times when you hear this very distant rumbling sound, most likely a shift in the earth or something reverberating throughout that could be far away, as sound does travel faster through solids than anything else. You are noticing that this entire hallway, this ancient stone hallway, is incredibly spotless. There is no dirt, there is no mildew, no plant life. It is just clean stone, as if freshly mopped. But you do not hear anything, you do not see or smell anything yet.
Oh, it's remarkably well kept down here.
I'm sorry, I'm finding myself a little distracted. Well kept?
There's no dirt. There's no plant life growing between the cracks.
Oh, that's not normal.
Could suggest that someone cleans up.
Or something.
It's true. So what happened? I was hoping that we could go and retrieve what we needed to and avoid any unnecessary sacrifice.
Leaving a man behind is also a sacrifice.
Albeit a temporary one, whereas...
How long does this go on for? Is there any way back? I understand you're suggesting, but if we leave Aspen here for if this takes 3 days, he's stuck in that room for 3 days with whatever oxygen, whatever food he had. I don't think we're in a position where if we leave someone behind, that we'll get a second chance. And there's no way that Astra would have allowed her brother to have been left.
I understand. It's as I've said before that some of the members of this group, they remind me of my own children, and they're adults, but I can't help but worry and
Well, everyone has their own goals, and I think most of this group are relatively, not tested in the ways of the world.
one of the reasons I worry. But Aspen reminds me of my oldest, my Sabik. He cares about his sister. He takes care of her. He's protective. He's strong. And he's willing to do what must be done.
Well, that certainly describes Aspen.
There's so much going on with all of this. Driven out of kingdoms that were devastated by war. I want to keep these people safe as much as I want to find my wife and keep my own family safe.
Well, if you're
blood family.
If you're looking to keep them safe, you're in the wrong line of work.
Well, given that they've all made their own choices, and they all have their own reasons for being here, then perhaps the best thing I can do is go with them and be a shield.
You have to be willing to protect them, make the hard choices that they're not willing to make, though it seems like Aspen is willing to give everything for his goal.
I hope it doesn't come to that.
As do I.
I think with that, it would be a good time to wake up Zolkifli and Cormac as your watch-ins.
Okay.
Zilkifli, your watch.
Cormac.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay. Sleep.
Yes. Nez?
It was... What? It was quiet, but I noticed it's remarkably clean down here. Not even vegetation. We were... Perhaps there's a reason for that. A someone or a something. So keep a watchful eye. Not that I need to tell you that.
Okay. Watch for cleaners.
Don't invite the cleaners into our camp.
Dangerous cleaners. Maybe a monster who is cleaning. Okay.
We know not if they would accept our presence here or not. Perhaps it's something friendly.
Because God forbid they have the power of Pine Sol on their side.
What's Pine Sol?
Never mind. Go to sleep.
Okay. Alchemist, okay.
So I need a perception check with advantage from one of you, or separately as a straight roll.
Can do.
What are we doing here, bud? We doing separate, or you got it?
He rolled one.
I got it. I have 21.
Never mind. He can have it.
Noted. So same thing as Asmir. You don't hear anything. You don't see anything. You are noticing that everything is very clean. You know, you feel like it's so clean that you could eat off these floors.
Okay. How wide is the hallway?
10 feet.
10 feet. And it just sort of goes on into darkness, as far as we can tell. Okay. Okay.
Should we take a bit of a look while everyone's asleep, real quick? Not too far, of course.
Yeah. Quiet.
Yeah.
Quietly. Yeah. Okay. Watching for any loose stones, tripwires, anything like that.
I am gonna pull out a torch to make it so it's a little bit easier to see for us.
Okay. So you can make an investigation check, but I will also need a perception check as well.
Is it purely a sight-based perception check, or is there sound involved too?
It's sight-based to see if you notice anything out of order as you also look for it, because you're investigating at the floor, as you know. But I will say this before you roll those. One of you is looking for traps, the other one is looking ahead. So whoever you think would be better at the other.
Okay.
You can't do both.
I'll look for traps. Investigate.
And I'll look ahead.
Okay.
23 investigation.
23. Thank you.
16.
Thank you. Okay. So the two of you begin to move forward, kind of leaving the party behind. How far would you like to go ahead?
Well, they are closed off, right? There's a solid wall of stone behind us, right? Between
No.
right.
So it's open at the moment to the circular chamber behind you. There is no other entrance into that room.
Right.
You did not go back into that room because you're worried it might close on you.
Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Can I, do I see
go on.
about how long this hallway goes on for, or is it just continuing on into the darkness?
Well, how far ahead are you going?
Let's start with 60 feet and go from there.
Okay,
Let's go with 60 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so you begin to move forward. Zulkifli, you're not noticing any traps. Nothing out of the ordinary. No stones that seemed to be raised or, you know, damaged or loosened or anything like that. As you continue to move forward, and how far is your dark vision?
60 feet.
For both of you? I think it would be for both of you. Okay.
Yeah.
So you move forward 60 feet, and then you notice about... Just bear with me here. "15 feet ahead, there appears to be a intersection of the hallways.
All right.
15 feet intersection.
What kind of intersection are we talking here? 2 doors, 3?
So, what you can see is that there appears to be an end to the wall to the right and their way forward.
Okay.
A T.
Is it just solid stone? Any details so far? Any furniture? Anything like that? Sconces?
Nope.
Okay.
Just stone. And there are still the carvings in the walls that I've mentioned previously. Just details of battles between demons and celestials that have been the reoccurring theme throughout this entire dungeon, but nothing that you mentioned.
So Zulkifli would like to get down to the ground and just wipe his finger along the floor and have a look to see if there's any dust at all.
Okay. Do you want to go off your last investigation check, or do you want to make a new one for this?
Sure. Yeah, sure. I'll go off my last one. 23 is good enough.
No dust, no grime. Do you choose to move forward? Or one of you can move forward? Or we can both go
forward
back.
where? Yeah, so we're...
You have 15 feet before you get to the intersection.
Oh, okay. Any peculiar smells in the air, or is it all just natural?
It's musty. It's
Musty.
stale. It's stale. That's the best way to describe stale air, but nothing rotten, nothing out of the ordinary. If you'd like, I can give you a visual.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, it can wait. Yeah.
I mean, it's just for reference. Like
Oh,
I said,
okay.
visuals do not mean that the initiative, but
Oh,
especially now that we all can use dynamic lighting, that's.
I'm sure.
Brought to you by
gosh.
Would you like a visual? I'm gonna give you a visual.
Oh well,
I mean,
there it is.
if
I mean,
it's-
if you already have it on hand, why
mean,
waste resources?
For
Brought to you by
production
Arkansas.
values, let's see. We'll put your hard work up there, and
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
I will put your tokens on the map.
cool. If you could long press, shift, long click us. Okay, there we go. Let's drag us
Okay.
over. Thank you. There we go.
Okay. I see what you're
Oh,
saying.
so it's that kind of intersection, is it? So there's one to the right, and then further on there's another to the right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's have a look at the one that's immediately just so Zul's gonna flatten his back against the wall here.
Cormac's gonna offer to if Zokifli wants to take the torch since he's going on ahead.
No.
All right.
Nope.
Never mind.
No, because they will
Be-
see that they see it. So
Be right.
he's gonna take just the side of his face, just the barest hint of his eye past the corridor, just to kind of glimpse down it.
Okay. And okay, yeah,
Sure, can I?
absolutely.
Okay. Do you need me to roll a stealth check? No, okay, cool. Okay, great. I see. Okay. Ah.
So to look down, you will need to kind of step into that next square ahead of you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'm trying to do it in a way that doesn't just step right out and reveal my whole body in front of, just down the corridor. Just kind
I
of,
mean, for the sake of it,
But-
it doesn't.
whatever you like. Okay.
As you are entering that space, and here's
There
why.
you go.
As Zulkifli begins to turn his head around the corner, Cormac, you're the one making the perception check. You look forward, and you notice that the air right there looks slightly cloudy, but you realize it too late as Zulkifli pushes his head forward. Zulkifli, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage, please.
30 saving throw. Oh. Okay. I think with exhaustion.
Ooh, that's
wait,
too
no.
big.
Oh no.
Oh, 11.
11. Zulkifli, as you kind of push your head forward, you feel resistance, but are suddenly sucked into something, and your skin begins to burn.
Oh, wow. I guess that thing had a really high stealth check. All right. Sucked in, huh?
So you're gonna take some damage, but in just a moment. So it is Zulkifli and Cormac. Zulkifli, you're gonna take some acid damage. That is gonna be 7 points of acid damage, as you are now engulfed by this creature and you are restrained and cannot breathe. And for the two of you, I will need you to roll initiative.
Great.
now, did they take a short rest?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
sleep
the
for a little
watch
while.
is 2 hours, so that's enough for a short rest. Let me roll
All right.
initiative for this creature. We don't know what this creature is.
No, it's not iconic at all.
It's not an iconic creature at all.
No, it's not one of the most. Yeah.
Okay, so Zulkifli, it is your turn.
Just a sec, just to clarify. If I have a point of exhaustion, I'll roll this advantage. I'll roll this initiative at disadvantage, right?
No, you guys started to take a long rest, so I haven't added the exhaustion yet.
Oh, okay, great.
Oh.
Just to make sure. All right, cool. Okay. So I've been sucked into this thing. How much damage did I take?
You took 7 points of acid damage.
Ooh, okay, good. Good to know.
And
Okay.
just so you know, if you're not able to see the map, it's because you do not have vision. Your token's not
Got
on
it.
the map, so if only Zulkifli and Cormac should be able to see it currently.
Got it.
Good to know.
Okay, so it is your
Okay.
turn, Zulkifli.
Okay. I wish to. If I'm currently restrained, is it a matter of taking an action to try to break free of it, or
Yes,
is that?
it would be
okay.
an escape action with a strength
Okay,
check
like
required.
a strength check. Okay. Let's try it then. Let's do a strength check. I'm gonna try to escape from this thing.
Okay.
8.
8, that will fail.
Okay, sort of writhing in there. Fine. Okay. In that case, I'm going to use my bonus action to use my hybrid form. I just start to change into my were-tiger form, and I'm ready, I guess, for the next turn. All right, let's go.
All right. On initiative count 20, behind you, Cormac.
Shit.
And it's now your turn, Cormac.
Cool. I don't really know what to do because obviously I don't want to shoot at the thing because I might hit Zool. But also I don't want to get too close because I know I'll get sucked in myself. Shit.
Well, I can tell you, as far as game mechanics go, that's not quite like it doesn't damage the person inside, but if that's what your character is thinking, then that's what your character is thinking. But
Yeah,
you know,
that's basically that's what Cormac's thinking right now. But Cormac, as always, is gonna say, "Fuck it," and he's gonna draw his flintlock and be like,
Who
"Sorry, Zool, if I hit
cares?"
you. Sorry, Zool, but I gotta get you out one way or another." That's gonna be an 11.
11 points of what type of damage?
No, that's 11 to hit.
11 to hit, that hits.
All right, cool. All right, that's 12 points piercing, and does it technically count for sneak attack since it's within 5 feet?
Yeah, it is engaged with one of your allies. So,
okay,
yes.
so 6, so 18 points total.
18 points of damage. It's really interesting. Have you ever seen a bullet hit a ballistics dummy?
Yeah. Oh, it's the best.
That's what happens here. Like, you watch as the bullet enters the gelatinous cube and then kind of like slows down and gets suspended into it. But it does do quite a bit of damage. And you said it was 16 damage total?
Yes,
Awesome.
18.
18. So let me add 2. Okay. All right. Is that your turn?
Let's see here. Have I used it? No. Oh shit! I could have done this. I'm gonna do action surge,
Okay.
and then I'm also gonna expend a grit point for my violent shot. So we're gonna try this again. Oof, that's a 28 to hit,
Nice.
28 will hit.
and that isn't even a nat 20. So that's gonna be 11 points plus
Plus
5, so that's another 16 points of damage.
All right. So 16 more points of damage. Duly noted. Thank you.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. On the beginning of the gelatinous cube's turn, Zulkifli, you are going to take 25 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And the cube is going to move forward
This is Cormac's dream monster. A cube of ballistic gel.
Cormac, I need a dexterity saving throw, please.
Cool. Can do. Oh, that's a 10.
10. You also get engulfed by the cube.
Well,
Party
it's been
wakes.
fun, everyone.
Yeah, party wakes up in the morning. There's just 2 skeletons.
2 suspended skeletons.
Yeah. Well, there's that cube over there, but where's Zool and Cormac?
Cormac, you're going to take some acid damage. That is going to be 14 points of acid damage.
You got it. So that's going to be... Sure, got it. Sorry, quick math. All right.
And with that is now Zulkifli's turn.
Okay, I have to make a wisdom saving throw real quick because...
Oh.
Bloodlust. 14. I'm okay. I'm
Oh,
fine.
I was with the no, Cormac, not again.
One of the skeletons has like bite marks on it.
Yeah.
Well, if it wasn't the cancer that was going to get me.
No. So Kifley manages to keep it together. So what he's gonna do is he's currently restrained. Okay, he's gonna do that strength check to try to get out now.
Okay.
Okay. Is it an athletics check or is it a strength check?
It is a strength check.
Oh, okay, got it. Coming up. 13, sir.
That is just enough to escape, and you will end up behind it at that intersection.
Okay. So I'll have my bonus action, Crimson Right on my claws.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a point of damage here. 4 points of damage. Great.
Okay.
Everything's going just fine. Don't wake the rest up. Don't wake them up. Okay, good. That's my turn.
That's your turn. Okay.
That's the turn.
Sorry.
That's what I got. Well, unless I can do it in an attack, but I don't think I can, right? Like, I'll use my action, right?
Yeah. Cormac, it is your turn.
All right, I'm also going to try to bust out,
Okay.
which is probably not going to go very well.
Strength check, please.
That is an 11.
11, that will fail. You're
Yeah,
trying to move out as this is burning your skin. You see small ulcers almost starting to appear on your arms. Your coat is starting to flake.
No, not the coat. I don't give a shit about myself. I just care about the
Your
coat.
tricorn hat is like slightly above your head.
Okay. Well, that's all I can do.
All right. Well, at the start of the cube's turn, you're going to take 21 points of acid damage, Cormac.
God.
And
Not dead yet.
It is going to attack Zulkifli with its pseudopod.
Mm-hmm.
Zulkifli, that is going to be a 12 to hit.
Nope.
So as it kind of like lurches and lunges at you slightly, you manage to dodge out of the way using your cat-like reflexes. And that will be its turn. It's not your turn, Zulkifli.
Okay. Would it be an action to try to pull Cormac out of this thing?
I will say that if you try to pull Cormac out, you will take acid damage reaching into the cube.
Okay, prepared to do that, but is it an action or attack?
It would be.
Okay. Well, it's that or he dies, so I'm gonna do that. Cool. Is it a strength check?
Strength check, yeah.
Okay, cool. 10. I'm gonna use my inspiration and do that again.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Natural
22.
20. All right, so you reach in. You are going to take some acid damage, as mentioned. That's 12 points of acid damage. As you reach in, your arms burn. They searing pain as you grab Cormac by his shirt and pull him next to you.
Sweet.
Okay. Okay. Can I could I try to grab? I mean, with that motion, am I able to kind of throw him a little bit further back, like 5 feet or so, or?
Oh yeah, I'll allow
Yeah.
it. Just 5 feet though.
Just like 5 feet.
Yeah.
That's really all I want. Great. Okay. For my bonus action, I'm going to turn back to this thing. Oh. And... crap. No, that's it. That's all I can do. That's all I'm going to do right now. That's it.
All right, Cormac, it is now your turn. You're suddenly able to breathe again as you were just been pulled from this JELLO. It's your turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do the same thing I did again. So, yeah, we're gonna expend a grit point, my last grit point, and I'm gonna take a shot at it. It's gonna be a 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
All right. Let's see. So 13 points total.
13 points of damage. Does that include a sneak attack? Did you get that?
That's included with sneak attack. Yes.
Okay. All right. Anything else for your turn?
Nope. That'll be my turn. Wait. Nope. Sorry. I'm gonna use bonus action to second wind to give myself 1d10 plus 4
Okay.
of more hit points.
Okay. Probably
That's gonna be
smart choice there.
Yeah. So 13 more. So I'm back up to 15. Nice.
All right.
That'll be
It's
my
now
turn.
the creature's turn. It's going to move forward. Zolkifli, I need a deck save.
Dex save. Can do. Natural 20. 29.
All right. So you can either be pushed back or to the right 5 feet. Your choice.
Back towards Cormac. There you go.
Okay. It's going to move forward again. I need a deck save from Cormac.
All right. That's a 6.
Cormac, you are once again engulfed.
Yep.
So
That
carefully,
figures.
you using your last deck save. Let's hope for a low roll on this.
For me? Done on my next
for
bonus dex
Cormac,
save?
here's entering its space. 5 points of acid damage. Rolled 2 1s on those d6s. All right, and that is the creature's turn. Zolkifli, it is your turn.
Okay, wisdom save real quick. 11, so we're okay.
I'm so nervous.
Okay, I'm gonna lay into this thing with all 3 of my attacks right now.
Okay.
Because Cormac's in there. Yeah, here we go. 24, 27,
27
and 25 to hit.
all 3 hit.
Okay, cool. Rolling dice.
15.
Cool. Okay. 11 points magical slashing, 3 points fire, so total 14 on the first one.
Okay.
So 8 points slashing, 1 point fire in the next, so total 9.
Okay.
Last attack is going to be 9. Oh, sorry. And 6. So it'll be 15 total.
All
for
right.
that third attack.
So, Zolkifli, you slash it once, and this tear goes down its side. You slash at it again, the rage building up inside of you as you, once again, this tear, this large chunk comes out of it. With your last attack, how do you want to do this?
Oh! Just like with the burning claws, just slash right down and stop just like about an inch or so away from Cormac's face. And then just at that moment, retract the claws and then grab him out of there.
Yeah. So as you deal this fatal blow to this cube, it suddenly goes from this colloid, this suspended liquid, to just liquid, and basically sloshes onto the floor with this kind of sizzling sound on the stone as you pull Cormac free. The creature does drop a couple things. It drops a short sword, a buckler, and a small pouch of 5 gold coins. And that will end initiative. But
Look
you're
down
still
at the gold.
sealed off in your
Sealed off? Oh, the door's closed.
Yeah.
You okay?
I'll manage.
Here, I give you the pouch of gold. Here.
I just to put my head up, I was like, keep it. I'd say you earned it more than I did.
Okay. Put it back in my 5 gold coins. Come. Bring you up, and let's go back to the stone door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's no good. But at least they are safe. Huh? I think, must wait.
Go and roll an investigation check for me.
Okay. 18.
18. So you do notice that on the side of the door that you're on, there is a small stone kind of pushed outward. That seems to have, you didn't notice as you pass this area, but coming back as the door closed, it seems to have come out of the wall a little bit. Do you push it?
Yeah.
The door opens.
Big clawed hand. Okay.
You know what? I think that's enough exploring for tonight. I'm going back to bed.
Yeah.
Or
Go.
I'm going back to rest.
Maybe they are somewhat more safe now. And I'll just sort of slightly just start to recede out of the tiger form back to my human form. And we tread back to the camp, feeling all bruised and burnt. And if it's... Don't know what time it is, don't know how much time has passed. I'm gonna sit there for about an hour or so, probably, for about just to kind of do a short rest, I suppose, before the watch, before it's time to change the watch.
Sure.
Yeah.
You guys do miss out on your opportunity for the long rests,
Sure.
but you do get to do your short rest and use your hit die how you choose, however many you choose.
Okay, then I wake up the next one. Next
Astra
watch.
and Kydro.
Hydro has awakened.
Yeah. There's something there, but they're dead now. So, quiet. Shh. Okay? Don't leave.
Nice.
Astra's, you can tell, not really even listening. She's got the back of her hand on Aspen's forehead as he's kind of just like there, resting. Yeah. Danger. Always. Yeah.
Be careful not to. Astra. Just be careful not to wake up Aspen. Needs his rest.
I'm checking Aspen's eyelids. Waiting for them to flick open. They stay closed. Right?
His eyes seem to be moving underneath his eyelids as he's in like that deep sleep, but he doesn't wake. I do need a perception check from one of you with advantage or each of you with a straight roll.
Separate.
I'll give Astra advantage, actually.
Oh, let's go. 20.
Very clean. Now you know why.
Very clean.
Kydro,
Yes.
have you been enjoying the gift I gave you?
Warmers, I actually haven't had a chance to use them. Here, I'll put them on right now.
Yes, do try. They are
Gee.
not viable for combat, but
No, they are not.
Aren't you using one as a splint for your broken arm?
No. We decided to use
He does
rope.
have a broken arm. He does.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Wrist.
No.
It's broken
we need
wrist.
help
Yeah, it was broken wrist.
putting that on.
We opted for the silverware rope combo, which has been holding up.
Well,
Which,
maybe that's not a
by the
bad
way,
idea.
we never established what that meant. Broken wrist means your bonus action attacks are with disadvantage if used with your other arm.
Luckily, Hydro is a fighting specialist. He's got 3 different working limbs that he can attack with, and he can just
I'm just
ignore the silly
clarifying.
one. Yeah, I know. Should be good in that department.
Are they on yet? Do you need help
Yes.
putting it on your? Okay. It just looks a little. It looks
No,
great.
my fingers work. It's just the wrist is silly right now. So it's like
No, they look great. I don't know what I'm talking about. You can pull it
Yeah.
up. Do you remember what they were talking about before they went to sleep? About what happened?
Stay quiet. They killed something.
Well, Asher's gonna kind of just stare at the wall for a second. Do you?
I have a question,
investigate?
Astra.
Hmm?
Investigate?
What's your question? No, please. What's your question?
So what would you in the forest, right?
Uh-huh.
Before all this, what would you like do?
What do I do? What would I
Like
do?
what do you're in a forest, I don't like
Well, there are a lot of things that I can do to occupy my time. There's a lot of mundane preparation, such as weaving or scouting. That was mainly my favorite thing to do, was patrolling the areas that we considered home to keep track of any differences in the biosphere, of course. I felt like I was particularly good at that. But regardless, learning to cook was a very important method for us with the materials that we were given. Things like that, of that nature.
cooking.
Mhm.
What would you cook?
Oh, what did I cook? My favorite was this culmination. It was this berry, almost a slurry of berries and sugar, and you put it on top of the snow. Okay, and it's only when it snows that you can do this. But you put really tightly packed snow, and then the slurry on top, and you heat the slurry, right? So the heated berries, heated sugar, and
But wouldn't that melt the snow?
of course, but you eat it quickly.
Oh.
If you eat it too slowly, well, you can still enjoy the berries, but
What would you call this?
well,
You guys ever come up with a name for it?
whenever we want it, we just call it slurry berry. So I suppose slurry berry would be what I would.
Slurry berry.
It doesn't sound too appealing when I start with that.
It sounds okay. Like
Maybe snowberry.
like if you gave it to me on a plate, it'd be like, okay, yeah, this is okay, and then I would probably dispose of it and just put it like
The next time we
top
interact
down.
with snow, remind me.
You could do that berry thing,
Hmm.
the magical berry.
Yeah, I can prepare that for that event.
I think that would produce a good slurry berry.
Very good. I also must mention that Aspen's favorite activity, or one of his favorites, he had much enthusiasm, was poking the floating moss ball in the pond with a stick. Those are
Moss
good
ball?
times. Yes.
Like a ball
Over
of moss.
time, yes. You can culminate a ball of moss large enough to whack with a stick. Poke through the water.
Crazy.
Wonderful times.
It's very different from, Vernaria city life. It's very nice. Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever. I wasn't much of a cook myself. I didn't do a lot of cooking.
What did you do? What do you do in your spare time outside of adventuring and killing people?
Well, that's the thing. Is outside of adventuring, mostly killing people. Other than that, meditating, buying things that I need for killing people, culminating new creative methods of killing people.
He has such a way with words.
Visiting the tavern.
Yeah. No.
for drinks, meals, and also to find people to kill.
So as Kydra begins to list off these items, Astra, your back is kind of turned to the hallway behind you where Zulkifli and Cormac fought the gelatinous cube. And you begin to hear this voice echo very softly. It's in this strange language that you don't quite understand, but it sounds like and as you kind of turn around and like look over your shoulder, you see this black robed figure with these kind of like lizard-like hands with arms spread out as if it's presenting something. Its head is that of a deer skull. These long antlers come up and slowly walking towards you with these skeletal feet. And as you look at it, it almost like phases out of your sight and the sound stops.
Did you just see Kydra? Did you just see that?
Yeah. Well, it's gone now, so I think we're good. Single most terrifying thing I've ever seen, but now it's gone, so I think we're fine.
I think we should still investigate.
Investigate where it came from?
I think I should go. Spider form.
Spider.
To not activate any traps.
True.
They didn't mention any traps when they came back, did they? I don't remember them mentioning it.
I don't think so. I don't think they mentioned any traps.
Okay. That's okay.
If we do run into any traps, I will simply destroy them.
And, if I need...
Have you ever heard the phrase, to beat something as if it owes you money?
No, please elaborate.
I'm the one who culminated this phrase.
What does it entail?
So, you know how when someone owes you a large sum of money and you need to get it from them?
No one has ever owed me money.
Okay, right. So, let's say you had 3 rocks, right? And you love these rocks. These are your favorite rocks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your friend goes up to you, right? And they're like, hey, can I borrow 2 rocks for this rock loan that I need to pay off? And then you give them 2 rocks.
Yes.
Right.
2 rocks.
Okay. And then you see them later at your tavern, which is in your case that would be like just like a tree or something. And then like you see them and they have an influx of rocks, right? And they could clearly give you those rocks, but they choose not to. Right. So you need to beat the rocks out of them.
But what if they are using the rocks for an important purpose?
Well, the thing is, right, usually you are giving them like a time, like, okay, I need those rocks back by like 3 days from now. You have to uphold your agreements, Astra. That's how it is.
Interesting.
It's the honor system.
Rocks last far longer than 3 days. But,
after this very long-winded explanation of debts and rocks, you actually realize at this point it's time to wake everybody up.
Oh, awesome.
He's just been going on so long that your watch is ended.
Alright, so if you find anything hostile, just beat the rocks out of them. And I'll beat the money out of them. And then it'll go both ways. Alright. So
I'll get my rocks.
Alright.
What's this about rocks? You've been talking for a while.
Kaijo has taught me how to beat the rocks out of someone. To take all their rocks.
Astra, if you started punching people, me and you would have a lot of topics we would relate on.
May we practice?
Yes.
I'm going to punch him.
Make it an
Okay.
unarmed strike attack
What in the world
Hydra
is
is
that?
ecstatic.
with disadvantage.
What in the world is an armed strike attack? Let me see here.
Unarmed
Let me
strike.
figure this
It
out.
should be on your character sheet.
I'm looking. Trust me, I
Under
don't do this
actions.
often. Yeah, I got it. Okay,
Strength
10 to
check
hit.
With
Proficiency.
disadvantage.
Oh, it's gonna be better. Hold on. 10.
Nope.
It
Fire.
misses. You can't quite see where Kydro is, and he's like shifting between two spots, and he's swinging. Just get air.
Dang.
That's okay. You'll get better.
So quick.
One day you will deliver such a nice punch, and I will be very proud of that moment.
Thank you,
At
Elder
this
Cricket.
point, everybody's now awake, or beginning to wake up out of their slumber. Everybody except for Cormac and Zulkifli may mark themselves for a long rest.
Zoro takes a little bit longer to wake up. It's been a long night.
Everybody.
I'm sorry.
Are we still considered exhausted?
You will take the point of exhaustion because you entered into initiative.
Got it.
Really, Zulkifli. Astra's gonna kind of sit on her feet, kneel down. Are you awake?
Nope. Wait. Yeah.
Okay. That is good. I have something to report on from last night.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the hell creature.
If it's an enemy we should prepare for. But Kydro saw it too.
Mhm.
So it was interesting.
Can confirm.
What did you see?
A robed figure with a fully decayed skeletal deer head,
Lizard arms.
kind of going like this. Like that.
Lizard arms, huh?
Like it's presenting itself to you.
Not
I think I had like human skeleton feet or something. It was gone real quick.
Very quickly.
So everyone else, I mean, you had an eventful watch. I mean, Nazmir and I didn't experience anything. Kazmir's starting to put his armor back on. If you're not awake, you're just hearing the clank of the plates.
Cormac and we find big creature, but it's made of water or something. Very shaky. Macam cube thing. But
Looks like you got a little roughed up by water.
yeah, but thick, thick, and it swallow us. But is it gone now? I think. Maybe.
And you two are okay.
No. Yeah. Fine lah. We're fine.
You okay? If you
Aspen, sorry, you finish.
do you need a little more rest? Are you going to be okay?
I get to my feet when I stare. You all already awake, so never mind. We can go now.
By slapping yourself really hard, it'll help, help wake you up a bit.
Or
It's like
maybe
you really
just
have,
take it
so-
easy. Maybe just take it easy.
Not here. No easy. Not here. We have to get this, find the thing, and we go out, and then we can rest, okay? Okay, and I'll just take a bite out of my dried meat. Take a swig from my water thing. Water skin. You all have rest. Good.
Aspen, as he's doing the process of waking up, like he has a habit of sleeping with his back against the wall, and he goes to stand up, uses his right arm, and then his staff's to the left of him, and he goes to grab it, and nothing happens. Just lifts up the stump. Oh,
Invisible.
so he just turns himself around and grabs the staff.
You need help?
I think I'll manage for now. I can't quite use my shield though.
I will shield you.
Would you like to use it then?
Yes. You can show me on the way.
Okay.
I'll stagger to my feet and start leading them down the hallway where we just down the ground that we covered. Cormac and I found.
Amazing. So, for the sake of this, everyone, you do not have to roll initiative. You may choose your marching order, and that will be the order in which you move your tokens as we go into a dungeon crawling map. So everyone, while we figure this all out, we're going to take a short 5-minute break, and we'll be back momentarily. A little uncomfortable. We haven't really done this before, but we'll be right back. And welcome back, everyone. So we have our order established. You guys, as mentioned, it's not initiative, but you know, as a dungeon crawl map, this is how we're gonna move your tokens across this map. So just like your movement during a normal initiative, you get your movement, and then you guys can speak freely. There's nothing like that. You just get your movement per turn. Okay, Kydro.
So my first question is, when I investigate for traps, like in my head, how far ahead do I know I'm kind of searching, like per check?
So I will, within your movement, I would say.
Okay.
The best way to do
So
this
that
would be to do the arrow movement thing. You guys all know how to do. For you specifically, so I know exactly where you're gonna go before you go. But if you want to go ahead and roll investigation for traps, you
Sure
can.
thing. All right, let's see. Okay, first roll. I'm gonna add guidance on these.
Okay.
So it's looking like a 21 for our first investigation, very solid. For let's say the hallway directly in front of me. I guess until we hit that wall because I can't see.
Yeah. So there are no traps in that first segment that you're moving through.
Okay. Kydra's gonna move forward. Alright, there's a bend around here. And that'll be the end of this turn.
Zolkifli.
Okay. I'm gonna come after Kydro. Poking a little bit at the air as I go, because I know where we are now. Right there.
What are you doing?
And then glancing back at the rest. Never mind. Because there was a thing. Never mind.
I mean, is there something Daedra should be aware of?
Yeah, I said it's a water creature, but it's dead now. Maybe they're small, but I don't know.
Should be
Keep an eye out for
Yeah,
water creature.
if you see that the air is wavy, don't put your head inside because burn.
So stab it, then. Maybe don't use your hand.
Yeah.
Is that your turn, Zolkifli?
Mm-hmm.
Or Mac?
All right. Let's see here. How far away is that? Let's see. 30 feet. Okay. Yeah. Cormac's just gonna come up right behind Zolkifli, kind of. He definitely doesn't want to go first right now. So that's pretty much it.
Nazmir.
I'm gonna stay close to everybody. Well, And I can't. Ready to action isn't for movement, right? It's for attacks and spells and things, right?
Yeah. So ready to action, you have to indicate what is going to trigger that action. It has to be something specific or specific enough.
I was just gonna say, so I couldn't wait at this corner here until I make sure these guys pass safely, and then walk past them back to my spot in line.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Casimir.
Yeah, Casimir, seeing everyone else is watching out, is going to move ahead with the rest of the group. That's
Aspen.
Aspen kind of slowly, walks forward, waiting for Astra to follow behind him.
Astra.
He follows behind him. Bonk, 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 bonk.
Yeah, I think that's going to be mostly it for this. Okay. Kydro again.
All right. Kydra's gonna just check this little area for traps here.
Roll for investigation.
Okay. Times another 21.
21. So, you do notice that there is, in fact, a trap.
Hmm.
And it appears to be some sort of magic rune on the floor. Right there.
Interesting. Alright, Kydra's just gonna turn behind. Be like, hey guys, watch out for that glowing rune on the ground. It's bad news. And then Kydra's just gonna tiptoe around that over here, around the corner. Gonna look down this hallway, and I'm should be good, yeah. End of his turn.
Okay.
Unless I can do multiple investigation checks per turn.
1 per turn.
Alright, then that will be everything.
All right. Zol.
Okay. Noticing him avoid that area there, Zulkifli's gonna go that way, 15 feet. And okay, look around. Actually, what he's gonna do is he's gonna go a little bit forward, and he's gonna cover it there. Okay, that's the turn.
Okay. Cormac.
All right, let's see here. How much room do I have to play with here? Not much. Okay. Cormac's gonna try to get as far ahead as possible, which I believe is right about here. So I guess that'd be right behind Zulkifli. But obviously, because he turned the corner, I can't see him. So he's gonna get right.
Turn the corner though.
Okay, so he's gonna be right about there. And what can Cormac see right now?
So there is obviously, you can see Zulkifli. There are 2 more hallways, but this is narrow space.
Okay. Well, I can't really move any further, so I guess that'll be my turn.
Okay. Nazmir.
Okay. I'm gonna leave my echo behind. Before I go around the corner.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll leave it there, and as long as I stay within 30 feet, we're good.
Okay.
Or rather, it can stay there. Okay.
Casimir.
Okay. Casimir is going to get a little bit closer to the rune and see if he can identify what it might mean. Just a curiosity.
Yeah, go ahead and roll Arcana. We don't give very many of those, do we?
No. It's a 21.
21. Yeah, so this is actually a very powerful spell. You can guess about 7th level, actually. This rune would have been the Disintegrate spell.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, so adding to the caution, this is a very powerful spell that will disintegrate anyone who triggers it, so good catch, Kydro.
Yeah. Nice. Good. Good to know.
And he will oh gosh, there's not much space, so he's gonna just hold back for now, just so he doesn't clutter the space around the room, because it looks like it's getting very cluttered.
Aspen.
All right, so Aspen's gonna move up 10 feet at first to see what's around. See the runes that were pointed out. And then he's gonna move over here, and end his turn right there.
Okay, Astra.
Pop, pop, pop. It's dark. It's dark. I'm scared.
You can see the light that Aspen's giving off, though, right?
Yep.
Okay.
He just rounded the corner.
Okay.
So then it got kind of dark, but I'm just following behind. Extra defensive, by the way. Currently holding the new shield gifted to me by my handless brother.
Kydro.
Alright, so Kydro now being told, good catch, this square would have turned you into ash. He's extra, like, okay, you know what, I will investigate every inch of this establishment. He's just gonna check out the spaces in front of him to see if any of those spaces might have...
Investigation, please. And anyone can investigate on their turn if they go somewhere that Kydro has. You don't have to wait on him to do an investigation check. Like, you guys can do anything in your turn, you just cannot go more than your movement.
So it is a 22 on the investigation.
In this immediate hallway, no. There's nothing there.
Alright, so Kydro's gonna come over here and squeeze through the space, Cormac, with extreme caution. Just looking at that rune like, okay.
Okay.
Nice. He's gonna take a glance down this hallway, and that's the end of his turn.
Is it okay, Flea?
Okay.
You want to split off here, Zol? What's the plan?
Split, huh? Okay, so Kifley's gonna investigate this hallway, if he may.
By all
like
means.
that. 15 to 50, like around there. I've moved 15 feet so far. Shall I roll investigation?
Yep.
Cool, here it comes. 17, sir.
17. So as you move to the second square in that hallway, unnoticed, the DC was 20 on that. These spikes come out from the floor, the ceiling, the walls, and begin to rotate.
Like a shredder.
Like a shredder. Where are the spikes?
The square that you just passed, the one right behind you.
Oh,
Let
okay.
me roll. That's not what I did.
Okay, did I avoid it? Did I?
You can make a dex saving throw, and
Okay.
that will determine if you're going to take full or half damage.
Oh, okay, 15.
15. All right, so you'll take half damage. That is 5 points of slashing.
Okay. I'll point that out. I'm gonna paint that with my painting tools.
We're stuck in a saw trap. Somebody already gave up an arm.
Okay. Excuse me.
Let's play a game.
Did the blades retract or did they stay there?
They do retract.
Okay.
I marked it with red.
Okay. I've got 15 more feet of movement.
Yeah.
May I apply my may I do another investigation check, or do I apply my passive investigation?
So within the same turn, you can apply
14?
it. There's nothing that you see further ahead.
Okay. Like around here?
Correct.
20 feet. Okay. Okay. Great. Got it. That's it.
All right, Cormac.
Okay, Cormac's gonna come
Yeah.
up and
Be careful of this blade thing here. I marked with my pink.
First he'll use a couple feet of movement to share space with Kydro to kind of investigate down this hallway here as well.
Okay. So moving through Kydra's space will take double movement, as it is narrow.
That's fine.
And you can roll for investigation.
That's a fucking 4.
4? Seems clear.
Yeah. Of course it does. Okay.
Oh, and by the way, Cormac, just because 24 hours have passed since your poisoning, you have to account for that, by the way.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
Forgot that was the thing.
Still a 4.
Yeah.
Because you cannot heal past that poison damage, right? I need a con save from you.
Oh, okay. Hasn't been 24 hours since I... Alright. It's gonna be a 12.
Okay.
Wait, is that with... That's disadvantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's an 8.
Oh wow. You
Sorry,
have to make
I'm
the
just trying to
save.
pull up the... One more page. Just one more.
Oh,
Okay.
can I use my restore balance? I can use my restore balance on that, so that it's not an 8 at least. I don't know if that helps, but
I mean, the highest I rolled was a 12, so I doubt it'll be much help.
I'll probably do it anyway. I don't get to use it that often.
Okay.
So that is another 4 points of damage off of your total health.
Got it.
But yeah, seems clear, the hallway.
Okay.
Cormac has malaria.
Cormac's gonna take
It's
a
actually the
step.
same poison that
back.
Denton got in last campaign.
He's gonna take a step back
Oh.
and then
And
it'll be
Zark.
his turn.
He didn't fail that con save. You did.
No, I did not.
Oh, that's right.
Nazmir.
But now you did.
Yeah, big time.
Okay. Let's see. So let's first move up here to get a better view of what's going on. Yeah, that should make. Oh, it doesn't make him disappear, but I'm gonna resummon.
Okay.
Resummon.
You're not the dungeon master.
1, 2. Let's resummon my echo here.
Okay.
And then let's have the echo walk this way. Let's see. I can't see what my echo can see, but I'll know if he disappears at least.
And you summon him here, right?
Right. It
And
was
have him walk forward. Yep. Okay.
So he's got 30 feet. I'll just have him go. So 1, 2, 3, up to the statue, I guess. Does anything trigger on the way?
You can't. Can you
Oops.
direct him to walk somewhere that you cannot see?
Yeah. There's no requirement that I have to be able to see.
Okay. So he walks up to that point. As far as you can guess, nothing triggers.
Okay. Cool. I'm not sure what's that way, but the path at least seems to be safe.
Right. And Cormac also called out from his investigation that was clear, I believe. Okay. Casimir, it is now your turn.
Okay. So he's gonna kind of. Is he able to like move this way diagonally with it offsetting the trap? Okay, so that's 10 feet. 15. And he's gonna move. Should be able to get here. And then, as an action, he's actually going to focus energy in his sword and gain some extra vitality. So I just gained 8 temporary hit points by using my feature I've never used.
Yay, Aspen.
Oh,
All right, so Aspen's going to carefully move around here, and that square right here, that's fine, right?
Yep.
And Aspen's actually going to reach out his hand to Cormac. Where was Cormac poisoned? Like he was poisoned from a wound, right?
Yeah, he got spiked in his leg, and there was
Yeah.
poison on the tips of the spike.
All right. Aspen will just like put his hand on Cormac's shoulder, and he's going to use a second level spell slot to cast Lesser Restoration, which says it cures poison.
Ooh. Ooh.
The poison condition, yes.
Which is what I am current. Maybe.
The wording of this poison is very strange. Let me double check on that. Which I get what
All
Lesser
right.
Restoration does.
I'm not wrong. Like, what? Usually once the person succeeds on a save to become not poisoned, they no longer take the effects, right?
Okay, so the wording of this poison. I'm gonna explain why I'm confused, and then I'll let you know my ruling from what I just saw. So it says the poison creature must repeat the saving throw every 24 hours, taking 1d6 poison damage on a failed save. Until this poison ends, the damage poison deals can't be healed by any means. You end the poison effect. So Cormac, your max hit points is reset back to the regular max, and you can't heal past that now. It's called Pale Tincture. That is the name of the poison. It's very weird, but yeah. Yeah, so that does end the poison
the
effect
poison
on
that I
Cormac.
made.
Oh,
So the same poison that I made too.
Oh, wow.
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 Yeah, so
Ow.
good poison. All right, anything
So
else for turn,
I'm-
Aspen?
So yeah, it's just like the little golden light flushes over Cormac for a second. You start feeling a little bit better.
Like rubs his leg a little. It's like, ah. It's been bothering me this entire time. Appreciate it.
Oh, I understand. Aspen will look back and just, watch your step, Astra. And he'll end his turn there.
It isn't
And
an Astra. You
stepping.
can go ahead and go Astra, yeah.
Yep, watching and stepping. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk. Mm.
Okay, Kydro, your turn.
Okay, give me a second. Yeah, thank you.
All right, so, Kydra, who's gotten like 2 confirmations that this is safe, is just gonna trust it. He's gonna hold his breath and walk 15 feet of this hallway.
Yeah, so the one square that wasn't checked was the one right in front of you. That was missed. So you're gonna trip over a wire, and on the wall, right at the corner, directly from you, there's a small hole, and a small metal dart is gonna shoot out and hit you. Let me roll this 1d4 damage. I need a con save, please.
All right.
God damn it.
I thought that was the square I said I summoned
So
my echo.
we clarify that you
Was it
summoned it
not?
on this one,
Okay.
and
Okay.
this one was the one he stepped on.
Okay.
Also, isn't your echo non-corporeal technically?
It does have a physical
Okay.
mass.
That's weird.
So you asking me, and did you roll that con save?
Yeah, it's a 13.
Okay, so you'll take half damage, but that's 4 points of piercing damage from the dart.
All right. Got it.
And that will be 4 points of poison damage.
It's safe, guys. Yep, I confirm it's safe. You're good.
Ow.
Just
Well,
like
it
it's like
was
this
safe.
little dart just like gets right there into your shoulder. It's like a shot, but poisonous.
Suddenly his arm just goes limp. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gotcha.
okay. That was the bummerest
The
one
one with the
anyway. We're
broken
good.
wrist.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the trap there.
Oh, that's hilarious.
All right, he's just gonna pick the dart out. He's keeping it.
That's fine.
We up. Extra dart. Do I get to keep the poison?
It's probably in your system.
Did I
It's in your
absorb all the
system. I mean,
poison?
if you want to keep it,
Alright.
you just fail the con save. If you really want to keep it.
Fair enough. All right. We up one dart. So I'm assuming the rest is now safe. I've used up 15 movement. Kydra is gonna walk up here for 10 more movement. That's 25. Gonna
Okay.
check out the statue. It's gonna squeeze past. Yeah, 5 more feet. That's the whole room. Just gonna check out the statue with his action.
Okay, roll for
Is there-
investigation.
It's gonna maybe pull on some random bits of it. It's like, it's gotta be some sort of secret something. Let's see. Plus guidance, of course.
It's nice classical era statue. One of the
All right.
arms is missing.
We
It was
got a
probably there originally.
21.
21. Okay, so the statue is holding this orb. This orb seems to be made of some sort of gemstone. It also has this kind of staff in its hand as well. So it's holding this orb and the staff. Otherwise, the statue is made of marble.
Okay. And is it possible to take either the orb or the staff out?
If you want, yeah, you can try.
All right. We up one dart, one staff, one orb. Both gone. Mine. They're mine now. I'm taking them.
Okay, so but hold on. So looking at the staff as you kind of take it out of the statue's hand, let me find the exact thing I'm looking for. So this staff is in the shape of a snake. It is called the Staff of the Adder. But you don't quite know that yet. But it's in the shape of a snake. The orb is just made of a gemstone. You don't know if it's magical or not. But nothing else happens.
Nice. All right. He's going to pocket those for now.
Cool.
And end his turn.
Yeah. Zulkifli.
Okay, Zulkifli, having not heard any commotion from the other side or down the hallway, he's gonna peer around this corner and check out this room. He's also gonna investigate for anything around this area, up and down this hallway.
Go ahead and roll for investigation.
With disadvantage because I'm exhausted.
That is true.
11.
11. Yeah, you don't see anything, but there is a statue up ahead.
Okay. I step gingerly forward about 10 feet. Anything happen?
Nope.
Okay, I step one more step forward. What does the statue look like?
So it's a knight with a sword in its hands, turned upside down, pointed downward. That is just holding. The sword is the only thing part of the statue that is not stone.
Okay. I'll call out the rest. Hey, there's a sword, a statue here. And I'll, may I examine the sword and statue? Any details, anything like that?
So other than the sword being the only part of stone, there's nothing else that you notice about it.
Okay. May I remove the sword?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, what is it? Is it a great sword, long sword? Is it a trap? Is it a
this
snake?
is a longsword that its blade is made from obsidian. The hilt is silver or some sort of silver colored metal with a diamond embedded into the hilt. It's a very sharp sword. Obsidian is one of the only stones that can actually cut cells in half rather than tear them apart.
It's a very good scalpel for plastic surgery and any surgery you don't want to leave a scar.
Okay. I'll look at it. I've used about, let me see, 20 movement, so I'm going to use another 20 movement to back away out of this room, about 20 feet. That's
Okay.
it.
Cormac.
Okay, let's see here. Well. I don't, you know what, I'm gonna try going down the hallway that Zokifli went, so let's see, so that's 5, 10, 15. So is this trap that's down this hallway, is it still moving, or is it just stopped?
It
retracted.
has retracted. Zokifli did mark where the trap got triggered, though, so you would be able to see that.
Okay.
But he did call out, I believe it was a dead end.
I called out that there was I called out there was a statue and with a sword and stuff here. I'm now heading back.
Okay. Did Nazmir or Kydro? Well, I guess that's. Or did Kydro call out what was down on his end?
He didn't.
He did not.
Shit.
No.
Well, I guess Cormac's just gonna come back over here, and he'll just wait for Kydro to come back.
Okay, Nazmir.
Okay. So I will resummon Mayako back this way in case we end up retracing our steps. He's just been standing there staring blankly ahead next to Kydro at this point.
Okay.
And then just disappears. That's within 15 feet of me, right? Yeah. And then have him just wait at the corner there. And I think that's about yeah, that's about it. Is anybody hurt?
Did you call that out?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Zokifli will reply.
Yeah.
Casimir.
All right, so I'm gonna have to use 10 feet of movement to move between Nazmir and Aspen's spaces, correct?
No, because this space is more than 5 feet wide.
Oh, this one here, so I can.
Yeah, it's only in places that are 5 feet. One square are considered tight spaces.
Okay, where is Kydro right now? He tripped the thing over here, right?
He tripped
We
the
know he
tripwire,
went this way.
and then he went around the corner.
Okay, so we're sure it's safe this way. I've heard some strange noises. Oh, I'll trust. Team. Okay, that's where he was, I guess, around here. Kydro?
Oh yeah, I'm just over here polishing this statue.
Are you touching things again? I mean, Aspen got struck by lightning from an orb from a statue earlier. Let's be careful.
No orbs. No.
Okay, well, just be careful. I mean, you have people who use magic. Yeah.
What is your passive insight, Casimir?
I don't think it's very good. Let's check.
22 on the deception check too.
Yeah, it's an 11. So he believes you. He's like, okay.
Yeah,
you've got magic uses here. So if there's something you're not certain about, we could identify something's going to instantly kill you.
I will say the rest of you hear this and know that according to Kydro, there's nothing else ahead.
Yeah, it's not that he doesn't believe you.
This
he
is a very
clearly believes
clear
you.
conversation.
Yeah.
All right, Aspen, it's your turn.
So there's nothing else that way, Kydro?
Nope.
And it's a dead end over there, Zulkifli.
Yeah, statue only. I find this. I hold up the sword.
I can't see you. You're around a corner.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, statue only. I'm holding up a sword.
Yeah, okay.
Sword?
You grabbed a sword from the statue.
Yeah. Big, heavy. Anyway.
Maybe we should head back the way we came. There was a hallway going down that way, was there?
It was.
Anything else for your turn, Aspen?
Aspen's gonna wait for Kydro and Nazmir to regroup, or not Nazmir, Zulkifli to regroup so that they can start heading back down.
Okay. Astra, anything for your turn?
Yeah. So Astra's gonna take the lead. Okay. That's what's gonna happen right now.
Oh.
Let me go ahead and take a moment. We're going to cantrip produce flame in our right hands. So we're not holding our star map. Okay. Got a little flame going on. And I'm gonna go to that hallway. Or at least as far as I can get. Nice. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Hydro.
All right, so Kaiju's going to use his action to dash, knowing that the route is clear for the most part. Does it? Okay, at this point, right? It's 50 feet remaining from this position. It will cost 10 feet to squeeze through this space, right?
Yep.
Right here?
Well,
Okay.
for Casimir's space, yeah. But where Aspen, Nazmir, and Cormac is, no.
Okay. So you'll just
What
go
do you think
through
about it?
there.
10 feet, two people don't take up an entire 10-foot space, but 5 feet, it can get pretty close.
Yeah. He's
Right,
sort
I
of
was
like
also
awkward, brushing
asking
up
about
against
the
his
squeeze.
plate.
Especially if you're wearing armor.
I think
Yeah.
you just pushed one of my plates. Oh.
Okay, so the remaining 50 feet gets him this far ahead of everybody.
Okay.
All right, and my turn there.
Zulkifli.
Okay. Coming back, 20 feet, sort of gingerly kind of trying to avoid the blades back through here. Another 10. Okay, cool. And I've got another 10 feet to go. I'll get about there. Okay. And that's it. That's the turn. Well, I suppose I can use my action to dash.
You could.
One. Yep. 20 feet. Another 10. 40. Boom. There.
Cormac.
All right. Cormac is gonna head back up this way, toward where Casimir is. See, so it's 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so 20 feet will get me here. And how far is it you can move if you take a dash action?
Double your movement. So
Double
your
movement.
full movement again.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna dash past him.
Can I ask
So that's
why?
I want to come check out this statue.
Okay.
I want to see what else is up with it. Maybe something Kydro missed. I don't know.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, perfect. That'll put me right in front of the statue. It's right there.
Okay.
Cormac wants to take a look at this orb.
Well, use your action to dash. And there's no
Oh,
orb
never
there
mind.
anymore.
Oh, he took it?
You weren't aware
Yeah.
of an orb being there.
Oh. Okay.
No orbs.
What do I see then?
That is a statue
statue.
of a person with
With
their
an
hand out
empty
like
hand.
this and their arm up like this, and there's nothing in their hands.
Hmm.
What was her name? Pointed ears, rounded ears.
So it is it is a statue of a elvish woman, long hair, pointed ears, elvish woman,
Okay.
but she also has wings.
Okay.
Changes everything.
And robes.
Okay. Well, not much else I can do then. So I guess I'll just wait here.
All right. Nazmir.
Okay. So first, teleport and swap places with my echo.
Okay. You do that.
And then 10 more feet of movement. Yeah. That's it.
So it's been said, so it shall be. All right, Casimir.
Okay, Casimir's going to briefly look at the statue, noting the empty hands. Somebody must have been in here before us, but anyways, he's going to same thing, dash action and making his way. 10 T 30. Boy, it's amazing what you can do with the dash, huh? I should put him back there. Just like, and it's the loudest thing you've ever heard. It's plump, plump, like, if anyone ever played Final Fantasy IX and knows what Steiners sound like, just clinking of metal plates as he like pushes past people. Sorry, I think I bumped you with my shoulder. Ooh. Yeah. And stops next to Astra. So we have an empty-handed statue and a statue that had a sword. Keep those in mind in case there's some kind of puzzle.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
turn.
Aspen.
All right, so Aspen is going to, I guess, he will also dash just so that he can get in front of the hallway, and he's just gonna wait there, and nobody's walked down that hallway yet, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh.
Cool. So he'll wait there and just kind of yell out, "Everybody regroup over at this hallway. I might have something I can do. Don't enter yet." And he'll end his turn there.
Astra.
So I've made my way over
On my way.
this direction. Make my way down the hall. And
Just
Let
watch
me
Astra
just-
scroll by playing a piano.
yeah. Let me clarify something. Around this corner here, I would like to cancel my own little flame that I have going on, and I would actually like to cast Fairy Fire right here.
But I can't see because I'm... Where?
Right here. So right beyond my vision right there. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me the spell description of Fairy Fire.
Yeah, let me post that.
So
That would make
as Astra
Objects light up.
So as Astra reaches out and casts Fairy Fire on this particular spot, you await in anticipation, as that is where we take our mid-session break.
Oh.
So everyone, we will be back here momentarily, about 15 minutes, which is 5 minutes less than our typical 20 minutes because we took a 5-minute break just a moment ago. So, you know, we're being fair, giving you your full programming. But if you're just now joining us during this dungeon crawl,
Where have you been all this time? But it's lovely to have you, and if you happen to be tuning in to us live, you can just catch up on all of our stuff. We put it all up on YouTube. Look for Prestige Encounters on YouTube, or check us out on the podcast network. We are on all of them. I think we're at all of them.
Most of them, at least.
Most of them. The Zoo network is sort of a question right now. And if you happen to be tuning into us over on any of the aforementioned places, come check us out live on Twitch, Prestige Encounters, in case you're wondering who we are and what we're doing.
Thank you so much, Noah. And don't forget, everybody, if you haven't yet, make sure you join our Discord. A lot of exciting stuff going on here. You are earning bones as you watch the stream and support our community in a multitude of ways. But we will be back momentarily. BRB. And welcome back, everyone. So, where we last left off, Astra just threw a bit of fairy fire at the corner of the area. It does not illuminate any objects or reveal anything to you.
Yet.
Indicating that there are no objects or creatures in that vicinity. And with that, Kydro, it's your turn.
All right, so I think Hydro is gonna move over and she's gonna follow suit. So carefully, it's 10 feet, 30 feet. That's his full movement.
Lucky for you, you did not trigger any traps as you walked down the hallway. It was not investigated yet.
Okay.
Aspen did kind of say, well, that's very in character for Kydro, but Aspen did say,
okay,
wait,
guys.
I got a thing.
I'm gonna investigate up ahead. In hindsight, I am remembering that, but Hydra can see a sliver of the space here. Does he need to see everything to be able to investigate around this corner?
So I'll say you can make an investigation check for the area that you can see.
Sure. Do you know how much I can see, or should I outline it?
I can see what you can see.
Okay. So, all right, let's make it guidance here.
Astra did throw her fairy fire there, so if there was anything, it would have been revealed.
Okay. 23.
Nothing to note.
Okay. Should be fine if you hug the walls here.
Zulkifli.
Okay. I'm going to use my full 40 feet of movement and get to there. 40 feet. And yep, that's good. Passive investigation 14. I can roll one if you like.
Nope. As stated before with the fairy fire, there's nothing within the 5 foot radius of where you are right now.
Okay, that's it.
Cormac.
All right, let's see here.
The furthest away from everybody else.
Yep. Okay, so there's that. So he'll move there, and that's not the select tool. That's the select tool. He's gonna move back over here initially for the 30 feet. And then he's going to dash to try to catch up with everyone else. So try to avoid this trap here. Or better yet, we'll do it like that. Then that's 20. Well, maybe I can get away with doing it like this. Yeah. So then he'll move right here. So he'll boom, boom. Or actually, he's gonna dash and he'll wind up right next to Casimir, so he's not taking up the same space as him.
Noted. Nazmir.
Okay. So many twists and turns in this. Let's move forward so we can see. 1, 2. Or rather, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go ahead and dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And bonus action, I will summon my Echo again over. I can't properly. Oh, interesting. I have to go around the walls because of the lighting, I guess. Summon him right there.
Yes. The reason for that is because if you drop your token outside the walls. It reveals the
It's
area
everything.
outside the walls.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Okay.
Magic.
That's pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, that's action and movement and bonus action. So Echo is up ahead a little bit.
Okay. Casimir.
Casimir's going to move to Aspen and go. They don't. I'm sorry. Do you want me to wait? Is there something you can still do, or is it something you want to save for later?
Well, we know as far as the path that they've taken, it's safe, but there could still be a trap or two where we haven't stepped. I don't know if it's worth using what I was going to do.
Well, which way did they go, just quickly before? Because I'm going to try and run.
He's gonna point out I'm using the measure tool to kind of show you.
Okay.
They just went straight down this top row.
Good to know. Sorry about that. And he's just going to dash and stop behind Kydro.
Okay. Aspen.
Aspen will just follow the I guess he'll dash and get over here and just make sure to follow the path they've already gone. Everybody be careful from this point forward.
Okay.
And I'll end his turn there.
Astra.
On the road again. On the road again. That's about it for me. Thank you.
Kydro.
That was so scary watching Astra just go down the entire hallway. I was like, oh no. She was like inching every 5 feet. I was like,
Yeah, Aspen looked back, just like wide-eyed, like, and then just like relief by the time she gets down to the end of the hallway.
so everything past the Nazarene Zulkifli right here is unchecked.
That it was checked because where Zulkifli is, within a 5-foot radius, Fairy Fire was cast. So that 3x3 square area.
Still smells like cinnamon.
Okay. Kind of just
A
gonna
little bit of
squeeze
glitter
through
here and
here.
there.
Okay.
And my Echo didn't trigger anything in his spot.
Okay. Might be safe as far as that. Okay.
Moving
20
through the
feet.
Echo will be considered difficult terrain since it does have mass.
Mm-hmm.
It does have
Okay.
math degree.
Yeah. Comes from an era where all echoes have PhDs in mathematics.
That's canon now.
Alright,
Okay,
so
anyways.
That's
I have
Dr.
a-
Echo to you.
He's got
So,
I've,
Kydra, what you can see
he's
is
got
that you have a
glasses.
path to the north, and the path turns to the east.
All right. So my next question. All right. Can I investigate in a fork, checking out this area and this area in front of me?
You can certainly try. Roll for investigation.
Excellent. Ooh. It's looking like a solid 12.
12 looks clear.
That way are both good. And he's gonna get some spare movement. He's gonna move over here, take a look. Okay. Ends his turn there.
So since you rolled investigation within that turn, that hallway looks good as well. All the way to the end.
All right.
Okay.
So Kifley. Let me adjust the map for everybody else. Okay. Sorry for stream, not you guys. Zulkifli, it's your turn. Zulkifli lost connection for just a moment. I'm sure he'll be back. Cormac, did you want to go ahead and catch up with everybody else as Zulkifli?
There he is.
Yeah, you can go ahead and move though,
Hey.
Cormac. I'm assuming you're just
I
catching up with
appreciate
everybody
that.
else.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Apologies.
Exactly what I was
You're
gonna
good, Zulkifli.
Yeah, don't know what happened there. If you work for Discord, viewer, You can tell me why I'm freezing so much. Anyway, 20 feet. Sorry. If it's still me, I'm gonna use 20 feet to get up to this hallway. Everything seems okay so far, and I'm gonna get right to the end. Right there. Okay, that's it.
You're just waiting.
Looking for stuff. Yeah, looking for stuff. Yeah.
Trying to read the DM's poker face.
Cormac, it's your turn.
All right. Well, let's see here. So I'm gonna follow suit. I'm gonna go up the same way that he's assuming, since he doesn't see Kydro or Zul, that they went up that way. So he's also gonna follow suit, and he's just gonna kind of stay a little bit behind, so not following them entirely. So let's see. So he'll move up. Oop, so he'll move up here. Then he's got 5 more feet, so he'll move right here, so he can see down the hallway.
Okay.
And that'll be my. Well, still have an action, so let's see what we can do here. No, that'll just put me right in the way of Kydra. Okay, never mind. He's just gonna stay there for now.
Nazmir.
Okay. It is really hard to see here. I'm going to tell my Echo to move straight forward as far as he can. I can't see how far that is, but I'm just going to tell him to move straight forward as far as he can, and then I'm going to swap places with him. Man, these narrow hallways. And I guess...
What a bitch, right?
Oh. I'll move forward my last 10 feet, and I know that Zulkifli got stabbed by that trap earlier. I'll go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on him.
All right, Zulkifli, you get Cure Wounds cast on you. How much does he get healed there, Kazmir?
10 health.
10 health back to Zulkifli. Kazmir, you may take your turn. Aspen's on deck.
Oh, wow, it's quite the traffic jam here.
Yeah.
Should be able to slip through between them here without it being difficult terrain.
Excuse me.
So are you going down both tunnels? You know what? I'll wait. That's my turn.
Aspen.
All right, so Aspen will step over here, get an angle. So that was, let me just check how much movement that was. It's 10 feet. And then, it costs twice the movement to get through in a narrow space, right? So to get past Cormac, I'd have to use 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, yeah, Aspen can go up to this point.
Find yourself at a crossroads.
At a crossroads, and where did Zulkifli go? He's asking, like, anybody who might have seen him or yelling out for Zulkifli.
Yeah.
This way.
Which way?
Yeah, up this way.
Left.
Okay.
Look.
Okay.
Astra.
Guess what time it is? It's spider time.
About 10:30.
Astra's gonna go ahead and wild shape into a little spider. Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna bypass the traffic right here.
Right.
That's in front of us. Yep.
So for clarification for everybody, since Astra is a small or smaller creature, she can move through people's space in a tight space without it being double movement.
Right between y'all's little feet. Okay.
Nice.
Yoink. yoink, yoink, yoink. And I'm
how
gonna
many feet of
hitch
movement
a
does a
ride.
spider have?
That's actually a great question. Does it not keep my movement?
No.
No, you have the move. Yeah, I think you have 20 feet of movement.
I have my monster manual right here for just reference.
That's perfect.
She has 20 feet
is
of movement.
Perfect. I'm gonna hitch a ride on Aspen when I get to the end of that. I'm gonna.
Yep.
Yeah. Think of it as you have tiny little legs now, so you can't move as far.
Very operable brain though. Jumping spiders are so cute, you guys.
True.
Yeah.
Hydro.
All right, so have I confirmed that this hallway is good or not?
On your last turn with your investigation check, you saw that it was clear.
Clear of traps or just empty?
And what reference have we been using it this entire crawl?
Traps.
Great.
Okay.
I'm scoping the room for dates.
All right. 25 feet moving all the way down the hallway.
As you get to the midpoint of the hallway,
Yeah.
a stone goes down, and out from both of the walls come these spikes. They're gonna impale you.
Oh shit.
Roll these.
The dice have betrayed you.
Yes.
The dice giveth, the dice taketh away.
But mostly take away.
35 points of piercing damage.
Damn.
This was considered a deadly trap.
Wow.
All right. Hydra's just gonna hit the end of the hall and just stomp against the wall. Okay.
Yeah, there's
Somebody
something
else go ahead.
definitely about these spikes. You notice that the tips of them are like this slightly glowing blue metal.
Oh.
Did quite a bit of damage to you. No poison though. Just a lot of spikiness. Very sharp. Strong. Let me mark where that was, since we now know
That
where it
hurt.
is.
A lot.
Hand. Okay, there it is. Alright, it is now Zolkifli's turn.
Okay. So as far as Zolkifli is concerned, he thinks we're still pushing on this way. So
Yeah.
Yep. So he's gonna go up this way, 15 feet. Oh, okay. It doesn't go it doesn't go right. So he's gonna reach out with his paint, and he's gonna just mark a little spot just here on the wall, and he's going to investigate this hallway for anything weird.
Make an investigation check, please.
Sure, with disadvantage because I'm exhausted. So
You
sleepy.
sound so sad every
And
time
then
you say it.
With a natural 20, you would have found Weird Al. But
Yeah. Oh well. 8.
You're just a man feverishly playing an accordion at the end of the hallway. But no,
Your own
it
private
seems
concert.
clear. It seems clear.
Cool. All right. I used 15 feet of movement so far. I'm gonna use another 20 feet of movement to look down this way.
A very snake-like hallway.
Indeed.
Could it mean something?
Yeah. I'm gonna use 5 feet more movement, which is what I've got, and okay. And I'll just with my paint, I'll just paint another little thing here, just to indicate where I'm going, where I've gone,
Okay.
like that. That's it. Yep.
Cormac.
Nothing yet so far.
All right. Cormac's gonna follow after Kydra since he's the only one seen go down a hallway. So let's see. So it's gonna be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to the end of the hallway.
Yeah, so there's a ton of blood in the middle of the hallway.
Oh,
You see
good.
Kydro profusely bleeding on the other side of this hallway.
Hydra's just gonna turn and see you and just gonna go. No more traps.
More traps. Then 30. That's the end of his movement. So let's see. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh my
then
god, Kydro,
he'll-
you have 5 health.
So
Did say it was
Cormac's
deadly.
Gonna dash down to here. And he's gonna reach his bag and he's gonna offer Kydra one of his potions of healing, saying, "Here, you look like you could use this more than I could."
All
As just pale.
Is he
I
gonna
could
take
put.
it?
put
On
this
his
to
turn,
good
he can
use.
take it. Nazmir, it's your
Yeah.
turn.
Okay. Cool. Let's go down the hallway. And there's a turn here also, right? Okay.
Yeah, that you saw when you
As I
first
went
entered
past-
that area.
Yeah. Okay. And okay. 5. Okay, let me put my echo here.
That's
Cool.
currently where Zulkifli is.
That probably is where he is.
That's
They said-
exactly there he is. There, you're good.
Oh. Okay. I presume I would have. Yeah, I presume I would have heard stuff, but not being able to see, I wouldn't have known exactly where. Okay. Cool. I
Is that your
don't
turn?
know what else. Yeah, I don't know
Alright.
what else to do in this.
Casimir, it's your turn.
Okay. Casimir's gonna go on here. Okay. Oh, hey, Espen. Which way did everyone go from here?
For some reason, they're splitting off in different directions. Zulkifli went up this way, and
Yeah. I think I heard Kydro screaming a minute ago.
Casimir, or not Casimir, not Casimir. Kydro and Cormac went down that way. I do believe I heard some sort of activation of some sort from.
Okay, that's good. Let me just kind of sidle past you, please. Thank you. Sorry. Excuse me. Oh, ow, ow. Sorry, I think I stepped on you.
Some of the steel makes this like nails on chalkboard sound as it goes across the stone wall.
I'm gonna. Would it count as a like more movement if I'm at like this fork right here? Because I could technically kind of like move a little bit.
So we'll take doubles movement.
Honestly, it's
Alright.
still great.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna use dash to get a little bit closer up this hall. I'm gonna take a step and then go.
Blood.
That is a lot of wow. Kydro. Wow. That's my turn.
All right, here we go.
Aspen, it's now your turn, and Astra, and you can share movement since she's on your shoulder.
Yeah. I can move Astra's token still, I believe, from last session, so I can handle that if you'd like. Aspen's just gonna yell up the like northern hallway. Zulkifli, everybody seems to be going the other way.
Oh, what? I look around. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wait, where's the voice coming from? Because I don't see Aspen.
I guess what, south of you? Depending on where he is, down the hallway where you came.
Okay. Okay, we have to meet back. Find them.
Yeah, I'll wait for you to catch up with us. And Aspen will move forward right here. And I guess he, over Casimir would see everything.
Yeah.
And wow. Quite a mess over here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's honestly amazing he's even standing. That's like.
Kydro, it is your turn.
Uh-oh, I was
All right.
I had one more thing.
Oh, then go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. Aspen will look at Kydro and he'll just say, You're not the smartest acting all the time, Kaijiro. Cast a healing word.
No.
Alright.
Before Kaijiro goes, I'm just gonna run up and hop on Cormac.
6 healing.
6 points of healing to Kaijiro.
Excellent. And then Hydro is immediately just gonna chain that into this potion, which I'm assuming means he won't be able to investigate this turn.
Potions can be a bonus action at this table.
Excellent.
This metaphorical table.
Alright, so we're gonna do both. He's gonna use the potion. What kind of potion is this, Cormac?
It's just a regular potion healing.
Okay.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Solid. Better than nothing, even. Alright. That's a 4.
You rolled the lowest. You
I
could
know, I rolled the
possibly
lowest.
roll.
Okay.
We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it through this.
The dice are taking a lot more today than
They are
normal.
givething, yeah. Alright. Okay.
Like that gelatinous cube fight. Ooh, a lot of taketh.
Alright. Kydra is just gonna investigate this hallway right in front of him.
Okay.
Well, what the? It's a 7. It's a 7, chat.
Seems
It's a 7.
clear.
He's convinced that it's clear, so he's gonna bolt through there. There he goes.
Oh my god.
And it was clear.
To say Kydra will be the man who confidently runs to his death.
Kidding.
And we're good, guys.
It's safe to jump in this dragon's mouth.
So carefully, it's your turn.
Look, it's wide open. It's not even.
It's not even closed.
Yeah.
So just to cover the area, I'm gonna go 20 feet. Oh, and then another 5 feet, and investigate. What is this?
It is a chest.
Uh-oh. Okay. Take out my Chris, and I'm gonna poke it and check to see if any of it's trapped.
Yeah, so you poke it,
Mhm.
and it bites you.
Oh. Is it really?
It does.
Oh.
This isn't a DM joke.
We did the thing,
19
guys.
19 to hit.
Here we go. 19 to hit. 19 would just hit, except I'm gonna use my reaction to Blood Curse of the Eyeless to reduce the attack roll by 2, so 17, which misses.
It's
Yeah.
More
so
iconic.
These teeth form along this chest and mouth, and this long tongue lashes out. But you manage to reach up your hand, and like it seems to be restricted in some way, shape, or form. As these teeth are now the eyes are now opening along the lid of this creature.
Okay, I'll just call it Alibi.
You hear shouts of alarm.
May I attack?
Nazmir, everybody else is kind of far.
May I use my bonus action to use my Crimson Right at this time?
Yeah.
Okay. 4 and okay. I've used my action already, right? Just by poking it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
hey. Let me go see what that's all about.
Well, it's Cormac's turn.
Oh,
It is my
you said Nazmir, right?
Did I say
I'm
Nazmir?
sorry.
I meant Cormac.
I should know.
Okay, so Cormac's gonna just take a
Like-
step toward this hallway to kind of get a view of everything. And obviously seeing Kydro down there, he's like, alright, I guess that's alright then. So that was 5, so 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna stand right here next to Kydro. And he also, because obviously he sees Kydro still a little hurt, so doesn't have the best judgment, which Kydro already doesn't, but that's beside the point. So he's also gonna investigate down the hallway.
Go ahead and roll for investigation. Nazmir,
Alright.
while he does it, you can go ahead and take your turn.
Ugh,
Okay.
that's gonna be a 9.
9 looks clear as well.
All right.
Okay. And I'm going to temporarily dismiss my echo so I don't have to try to squeeze past it.
It's okay, Rocky. Go when you feel like it.
Do
Okay, buddy, take your time.
okay. So here's a question: do I have to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, or can I kind of? Yeah, I would have to go to get around the corner. I can't just cut across, right?
Right.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, okay, I'll use my action to dash then, and
You see Zolkifli currently fighting off like this. All you see is like the tip of this purple tongue trying to get him, but like you can't see anything else. But you know there's danger ahead.
yeah. Oh no. Okay.
Casimir.
Yep.
So here, calls it distress. Well, here we go again. And he's going to kind of work his way past
What's your
Aspen.
passive perception, Casimir?
Oh, it's not good. So did I not hear this?
You would not hear it.
Yeah, so that didn't happen because it's an 11. So assuming everything's fine, he'll continue on ahead. There seems to be a spider here. Is there a person with that spider?
Astra should be with Cormac.
Okay.
Yeah, but I can't see that far.
I think as a spider, you should have dark vision now. So, yeah.
Well,
you
I
do.
don't.
You have dark vision at 30 feet. So.
Mm-hmm. And with the dash action, he should be able to catch up to the rest of the group.
Aspen, what's your passive perception?
15.
Okay. So you would have
Did
heard
I
shots,
hear-
but
okay.
before you take your turn, it's going to be the Mimic's turn. It's going to use its pseudopod attack against Zolkifli. Zolkifli, that's a 20 to hit. Zolkifli.
20 hits.
20 hits, okay. That is, I just want to make sure you don't want to do a reaction or anything. So, 9
Oh, I
points
don't have
of
any reaction.
bludgeoning damage, and you are now grappled by the Mimic.
How much points of
9.
damage? 9 points, okay.
And you're grappled. As you're like, as it reaches out and it attacks you, you are now stuck to it. It's very sticky, like glue.
I don't have a check to resist it, do I?
No, it just automatically happens.
Okay. Okay.
The Mimic adheres to anything that touches it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Aspen, it is now your turn.
Aspen will yell out down the hallway where Astra, Kydro, and Cormac are.
And Casimir.
He'll keep please being and Casimir. Is he? I can't see him.
Yep. Anyway, go ahead.
What? Zolkifli is being attacked up at the hallway that he entered. And Aspen will move over here. And he's gonna be dashing.
Okay. Alright, Astra. Anything for your turn?
Yeah, actually, some of the biggest brain moves that you've ever seen. I'm gonna go ahead and walk up with my little tiny feet. We're gonna hop off of Cormac. Bonk, 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 bonk. Okay. Then we're gonna save our action to re-grasp when someone walks by. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. I thought that was pretty intelligent.
Hydro, you hear Aspen shout, "There's trouble." Well, that was the gist of it.
Sounds like there's trouble. All right.
That was astute of you.
Should head back. So to squeeze through here, this is definitely gonna be difficult.
That'll be 20 feet of movement.
Rough. Okay. I'm gonna dash through that, which should leave me with 60, and that'll bring me all the way here. I end my turn there.
Zulkifli, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, grappled by this thing. I'm gonna take 2 attacks with it with my crisp and just stab at it.
Yeah.
With my flaming crisp. It's a 13 to hit and 26 to hit.
Both will hit.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay, dealing 10 points piercing and 3 points fire for the first, 13 total.
I seem to have lost my pen.
Okay, 13 total for the first one.
Yes, that does that damage.
Cool.
Can I lend you a pen?
I found it.
6 piercing and oh god, that's so long. 7 total for the next one too.
So overall total damage for that turn, please.
That was 20 points total.
Okay, thank you.
Cool. Bonus action.
Oh no.
Bonus action. Slash at it with my parang. Got a little machete, it's a big machete. Slash at it. Come on. Oh, okay, good. 23 to hit.
That will hit.
Dealing. It'll just deal 4 points slashing damage.
All right.
But it will reduce its movement speed by 10 feet.
Okay. So
I'm going
as
to turn to Nesmir and say, run! Go on, sorry.
yeah, so as Zulkifli is kind of like stuck to this mimic that is adhered to, he just takes out his Chris and then just like stabs it, shanks it in the mouth, and then takes out another one and slashes it down. If it had legs, they would be hurt, but it doesn't have legs. Will it move? Who's to say?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how it goes.
Cormac, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Okay. So, Cormac is gonna move down this hallway, just right about there, so he can see this one as well. And he's gonna go ahead. He's looking at the hallway he's seeing now, and he also is looking to the north and seeing the other hallway. And you know what? He'll go ahead and investigate the one he can see more clearly. That is a nat 1.
Hey, natural 1, first one of the session.
Technically a nat 0.
So which way are you looking? The wider hallway?
Yes.
Yeah,
this
it
one.
is 100% clear.
Okay.
You are so sure of that?
Okay. Oh boy. All right. Well, if he's clear of it, I guess it must be clear. So he's gonna start making it. So wait. So it was 5, 10, 15. He's gonna use his other 15 points of movement to slowly just start making his way, and he'll stop right about there.
Yeah.
And let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Okay. You know what?
Oh, my leg hurts.
I've been kind of dumb this whole time because I completely forgot. I have cunning action. So he's gonna bonus action dash.
Oh my god, he's a rogue?
I know, crazy, right? To the end of the hallway.
Yeah, so before you do that,
Yeah.
Casimir, what is your armor made of? Not Casimir, Cormac, what is your armor made of?
If I'm not mistaken, I think it's studded leather.
How much metal do you have on you?
Oh no. Well, let's find out. Well, I have all my bullets and 2 swords.
Yeah, so all the stuff that's like fastened to you, suddenly you feel this pull towards the wall at the far end of the hallway. And then the floor opens up below you as the force drops and you fall down. Nobody else sees this. Nobody else hears this. You just, Cormac walks down the hallway and that is all you know. And we'll come back to what that means.
By the way, I'm not in the turn order anymore for some reason.
Because you probably deleted your token.
Okay. I deleted my echo, but it must have gotten mixed up somewhere.
But I still have you. I had. Well,
should be right after Cormac, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'll just go ahead and add you. All right. And then I need to add Cormac back on the new place where he is. Okay, Nazri, it's now your turn.
Okay. I'm going to summon a bonfire where the mimic is. So I should just be able to see it.
Okay.
Just barely.
Barely.
So that's a dex save DC 13.
Sound like me.
Oop. That is going to be a 3.
Oh. Okay. So that's 14 fire damage.
Okay.
And has to repeat that on the at the end of its turn.
Okay.
Cool. And I'm gonna resummon my. I'm gonna resummon my echo so that I can kind of get out of the way when we're done here.
Okay, and so Nazir runs up, summons this bonfire, then turns around and summons his echo behind him. And you went right after Cormac, correct?
Yes. And I go. Let's see. I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna command my echo to run as far away from me as it can get.
Okay, Casimir, it's now your turn.
Okay, so we've heard the cry for help. So Casimir is going to, let's see, dash. It should. I don't know if there's somebody in the way. I should check first, huh? 10. Okay, so yeah, there's nobody there. So with the dash, he should be able to get about here.
Okay.
Where's everybody? Where? There's trouble. Where are you?
Aspen, it's your turn.
We're up. Where's O'Kifley went?
Actually, I did.
You did point out the direction earlier.
Yeah.
And Aspen, kind of just notices this echo that's kind of appeared next to him. And
It technically went past you as well.
yeah. And he's going to use his movement, 15 feet of his movement to get right there, and then another 15 to get right there. And what? All he can see is Nazmir Zulkifli.
Yep.
And a light of fire around the corner.
I guess I would see that. Let me see what I have. Yeah, do I see Zulkifli grappled by this tongue? Is he still grappled?
He is still grappled, yeah.
Alright. So, I guess the Aspen will, reach out, you see his, his, severed arm that's healed kind of moves up and, a little skeletal hand appears and he casts Chill Touch from the stump to, grab at the tongue, if I can. You did say I could see it.
I'll allow it.
Alright.
But you'll be the last person who can see it.
Alright. It is because of my height. So...
Astra, if you're going to move for your turn, you can go ahead and move now while he's rolling this damage.
That's a 20 to hit.
20 will hit.
For 13 necrotic damage.
Okay. Anything else?
And what? It has never mind. Let me see something. I can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn, if that matters. And the hand's kind of just grabbing onto its tongue, staying there.
Okay. I Did forget to take the Mimic's turn before yours, so it's going to go ahead and attack Zolkifli with its bite with advantage since he's grappled. It is looking really hurt. That is 2 natural 16s for a 21 to hit.
21. Okay. I'm gonna I'll use my blood maledict to just roll against at least one of those. Let's see what I get. 2. Nope. So they both hit.
All right, so it's only one attack. It was just with advantage since you're grappled.
It was only one attack. Oh,
so
never
only
mind.
one attack.
Okay.
So that is going to be
Okay, so
7
I
points
will
of
not
piercing
use my
damage.
Okay.
And additional
Great.
5 points of acid damage as like it's now chomping down on your arm and its acidic saliva is like burning away. A familiar feeling, but not as much.
Too familiar. Okay. Great.
All right.
And
As
then
removed.
it would take the bonfire damage again.
That is correct. It needs to make a dex save, right?
Yeah.
That is going to be a 13.
Okay, that is the save, so it passes, right?
Yep. If it is the save, that's what it needs for
Okay.
minimum.
So then it doesn't take any damage.
Okay. Hydro, it's your turn.
Excellent. Okay. Kydra's just gonna dash up.
Don't forget that
63.
the echo is difficult terrain once you get to it.
So -5.
Sure. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of difficulty here.
Oh dear.
Okay, there we go. And here, wait. Okay, now I see it. So 45, 55, right? No. Just okay.
That'd be
I
60.
think my turn.
Okay.
Mhm.
Zolkifli.
Okay. Well, this is I think I'm just gonna keep stabbing. Stab it.
Sure.
Stab.
One attack
Okay.
at a time, please.
23 to hit,
That hits.
dealing 7 points piercing.
That
with an
is
additional
exactly how
1.5.
much you need to
8.
do. It dies.
Ooh, oh, boom.
Nice.
Ah.
Yeah, the creature lets out this high-pitched squeal as this like purplish blood comes out of the wounds and it just goes slump, and you're able to pull yourself free from its mouth.
I stab it again just for good measure, just to make sure.
It twitches. The muscle's still reacting.
That
Ugh.
sounded like a dying noise.
Yeah. Is it still in chest form, or has it changed a little bit, or?
It's staying in chest form.
Okay, I'm gonna just look up and just tell Kydro, don't touch any chest.
Ugh. That's quite a beast.
Anything else
These-
for your turn, Zolkifli?
Oh, well, I'm gonna shake this thing off. Shake off the smear of the blood of my as best I can, and then I'm gonna just use my movement as much as I can to get out of here and start moving out. 30 feet. Poke my head around the corner. Look at Kydro. That chest. Okay,
True.
that's it.
All right, it is now Cormac's turn.
All right.
So, Cormac, you fall down feet, but you don't take any damage. However, you find yourself in this kind of like very viscous gray sludge at the bottom. You're gonna take some damage.
Don't take damage from the fall. I take a damage from when I fall in.
Exactly. You're in a square room, a 10 by 10 square room with just this gray slime at the bottom, about 6 inches deep of this gray slime. That's gonna be 7
Great.
points of acid damage for the beginning of your turn.
Okay. Let's see here. All right. Just
You do notice that your pistol
No, don't you do it.
and your musket slightly become corroded.
Okay, well that's an easy fix.
What would you like to do for your turn?
Okay, well, I'm gonna look around. Okay, so if I look up, is there just like light from the hole I just fell through?
Closed.
It closed, so I can't see anything around me.
I mean, you have dark vision.
I do have dark vision. So, but oh, you said I'm only in a 10 by 10 space, so.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna look around, see if I can try to climb my way out of here, or at least up from where I fell through, and see if I can get everybody's attention.
Okay, so you're gonna just try and climb up the walls.
Sure.
Make a athletics check.
Okay. That's gonna be a 3.
3. You try, but it's like smooth. You try, but you just fall back down, and that will be your turn.
Yep.
Nazmir, it is now your turn.
Okay. Want to check here really quick if there is any loot, basically.
There is not.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna switch places with my Echo. Oop. Oh yeah, I have to drag it around. And that's 15, and I moved 5 to look at the chest, so 5 more gets me there. But I will go ahead and dash so we can get out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just right along, and we'll call that good.
All right, Casimir.
Okay, because Casimir, assuming there's still danger, is going to progress forward and stop. What's going on? Are we going back? Is everything okay?
It is now. There was a monster that looked like a treasure chest, and it hurt Zulkifli, but there's nothing further that way.
We need to work on communication. This is very difficult, long tunnels. I'm going to go check. I'm going to just go back, and I'll let you all go ahead of me. Assuming Cormac's just behind me, so everything should be fine there. He hasn't made any sound, so.
You say that, and Nazmir's just like, oh, yes.
Okay, so Casimir is going to do this and dash back so that he can be waiting, because he won't be able to get further enough, and he doesn't want to block people.
Okay. Aspen, it's now your turn.
So Aspen, as you know, everybody started pushing back. He's just going to use 15 feet of his movement to get right there. And 10 feet to get over here. Oh, Kydra. Don't touch anything.
A bit late for that, but
I mean,
I will keep that in mind.
He told me to tell you that.
Anything else for your turn, Aspen?
No promises, but I will be cautious.
All right. I guess Aspen kind of just has to wait there. He used all of his movement. Or I can dash actually. So I'll dash and what? I can what? This is weird. Oof. Ignore that. So that counts as what? 10 feet right there. 15, 20. All right, Aspen gets right there.
Okay.
And that's right in my turn.
Astra, is now your turn.
Yeah, she's just gonna continue on a little adventure, a little spider moment. Further down the tunnel, I would like to leave a spider web trail if possible.
Okay.
Thank you.
We'll see how useful that's going to be. But,
very, very thin. You have to remember how tiny it is.
And you still have your
Okay.
action, so if you wanted to dash, you technically could.
Ooh, let's do it. I'm gonna dash it. I'm gonna go super quick. Bam. Nice. A crystal.
Yes. It was about, no, 6 feet above the floor, but in your tiny little spider form, this like skittering around, you do see it up there.
It's huge. That's it for me right now.
All right, Kydro.
All right, so Kydra has resolved that there's no more immediate danger. That he's gonna dash back. So, 15 feet. He's gonna have to squeeze through Aspen. So this will cost 10 feet. Right?
Yep.
Then 30 here. Ooh, 35. This will be 40. 45.
Yeah.
Okay. And there. You have 35 remaining. Gets him here.
Stepping over the spike trap.
Yes.
Okay.
Not stepping onto it.
Okay.
Yeah, he's good. It's right there.
All right, Zulkifli, it's your turn. Or Mac, you're on deck.
Okay, seeing that we are going this way. Go 20 feet this way. Follow. Okay. 15, 20 feet. Okay. Everyone fine? Everyone fine?
So far.
Action. Okay. Action dash 30 feet. Where's Astra? 30 feet.
She and Cormac stayed ahead.
Okay. And that's it.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and bring us into the room that Cormac is in. Cormac.
I don't know if you'd call it a room.
At the
Like a
beginning, at the beginning of your turn, you can take 11 points of acid damage.
Oh, yeah,
And
also
your
waste
musket and your pistol get a -1 penalty again, so they're at -2 right now.
Okay. Well,
What would you like to do?
okay, so even though they're slightly corroded, are they still like usable?
Yeah, it's just a -2 to the roll. What would
Okay,
normally be.
so
So like if
so
it's
my-
a
my
D20 plus
misfire
5, it's
score-
now a D20 plus 3.
okay. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna take a shot up in the air and hope to God that one of them hears it.
Okay.
So you said -2, right?
Yeah. So if you're just gonna shoot up, like it doesn't
Oh,
require
yeah,
you
I'm
to
just-
roll.
Okay, yeah, then I'm taking a shot in the air and hopefully I don't make myself deaf and hopefully everybody else can hear my shot.
Yeah. So
And also maybe put a hole through the ceiling that it came
through several, like couple feet of stone. Who's to say what could happen? But
Yeah.
Astra, faintly you hear the sound of one of Zark's firearms.
Who?
Astra. Who did I say? Did I say something else?
You said Zark.
No, yeah.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Yeah, I said what I said. You all just heard the wrong thing. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, Astra,
Gaslighting.
very faintly. That's not what I said.
Not gaslighting.
You're
You're
acting
just crazy. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then Kydro, very, very faintly, you think you heard a slight pop.
Okay.
That's it. All right, and that is not Zark.
God damn it.
Cormac's action.
Keep it together. Old.
All right, back to the main room. Nazmir, it's now your turn.
Okay.
Looking forward to us like having a Scooby-Doo moment where we all take masks off and it turns out we're all our campaign 1 characters the whole time.
The battle with Orcus never ended. You guys were just in
Oh,
a
no.
hypnosis.
Oh no.
Don't do that.
As
Don't
Maris
do that.
Orcus.
I can't go through all that again.
Or
Nazmir's just taking this turn.
yep. Let's do. Okay. Can I Okay, so I'm not going to move into Zulkifli's square, but I'm putting myself there so I can. I'm like peeking around the corner to try to see. Because I know that message doesn't work through more than if it has to go through more than a foot of stone. And I don't know if these walls are solid stone or not, but I assume they'll interfere.
They're very much stone.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, let's action dash then. That would be the last 5, or rather 10, I guess. Which means 20 more. What's this?
That was the trap that Hydro triggered. There's a ton of blood on the floor.
Oh. Cool. Let me use my bonus action.
Anyway.
Bonus action to resummon my Echo on the other side of Kydro. Oh, I can't teleport and summon it in the same turn. That's fine. I'll just tell my Echo to move forward 1, and I will call that good.
Casimir, it's your turn.
Okay, so not aware of anything happening. Casimir is going to wait for Aspen to move up, and then that's it. That's his turn. He's just waiting.
Aspen?
All right, Aspen will, he'll move. He'll take a dash action. Get right about. What the hell? Am I on top of anybody? Okay, I definitely couldn't have gone that far. Pretty sure I'll probably end up like here. I think that's the same distance. No.
Very tight
All right.
squeeze.
Very tight squeeze. So yeah, Aspen will end up there, and it'll be his turn.
Okay, Astra, it is now your turn.
So I will keep note of this very interesting monument, but I will continue on my way, dashing, and I'm just gonna go back down the hallway. Really, I'm just looking for any threats, anything, any material will be discovered by like the party, but I'm just a little guy.
You have 5 more feet of movement, by the way.
Bonk. There we go.
All right.
So yeah.
Kydro. It's your turn,
Hey,
Kydro.
Chad. All right, so I'm just gonna move up 5, 10, no, 15, 20. So it's gonna kind of see us over there. So how much of this is safe? Because I wasn't here when we.
You do not know.
Okay.
I will tell you that you do know that Astra is a spider. If she went on ahead, and let's say there's something that was like a pressure plate or a tripwire, she probably wouldn't have tripped it.
It would be smart to investigate here.
Maybe.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
It's a 15. Not bad.
Seems clear.
Okay. Gonna hug this wall here. Actually, here, let me just clarify how much movement I have left. None. Okay. Ending my turn.
Zulkifli.
Okay. Following the rest with just holding up my Chris. Still got it. Still got Crimson right on it. 40 feet. See Cutters ahead of me. Use my action to just go forward a little bit, 10 feet. Looking around. But that's it.
Okay. Back to Cormac.
Yeah.
So you try to climb up, you try to shoot your pistol in the air. At the start of your turn, you are going to take 4 points of acid damage. Your weapons now have a -3 penalty.
Oh no.
All right. One second. Let me update my stuff. All right, we're good. All right, he's gonna attempt it again. Take another shot up into the sky. Hopefully, before this thing completely falls apart. That's pretty much all he'll do.
You guys hear the muffled shot of one of Cormac's firearms. It sounds like it's in a distance. Can't quite tell, just ahead.
All of us hear it?
What?
Maybe not.
I said all of us hear it? Like,
I'll say Zulkifli, Kydro, Astra, and that's it.
okay.
Something has one of Cormac's guns, or a gun like Cormac.
Are we able to discern
It's
where
kind
it's
of like
coming
if
from?
you lived in Chicago, you just heard gunshots in the distance. Kind of like that.
What's this about guns? I can barely hear you. You're so far away.
Nesmir, it is your turn.
Okay. Swap places with Echo. Go 2 more spaces. And that's it. Or yeah, that's it.
Casimir.
Okay, Casimir's gonna start forward. Look at all these people in the hall. Cormac, gun, something like that. He's gonna have to dash just to get past these people here, because, you know, that's 15 feet of his movement already. So that's 10, 20 to get him there. And then 15 feet gets him here. Right behind Nazmir.
Okay.
What's going on? I mean, everywhere we're walking, people are getting hurt.
There's lots of traps, and I think we're being less cautious now.
Yes, well, we need to figure out, is Cormac in danger? He didn't come behind me.
Right.
He's not with you, so he must be ahead.
I want to try to send him a message, but these pathways are too winding.
Well,
Aspen.
All right, so 15 movement. Aspen gets right there. Jeez. Aspen will dash and get right here. So I have 20 feet of movement left. Getting past Zulkifli, would that be count as narrow at that point?
No.
All right, so Aspen will get like right over here, and he'll call out for Cormac, like yell.
Yeah, so as you call out Cormac, you look down, you feel a slight tug at your ankle. And you look down and see a wire. Ahead of you, a stone boulder drops down and rolls down the hallway towards you, Zulkifli, and Kydro. Zulkifli, you're the only one that gets to make a dex saving throw.
Oh, okay. 20.
20. You manage to go 5 feet to the left, diving out of the way as this boulder comes hurtling down Aspen and Kydro.
Oh no.
It's like, I got it. And try his best.
That's gonna be 23 points of blood. Nope. That'll be 23 points of bludgeoning damage to Kydro and Aspen.
Alright, so Kydro does get knocked unconscious by this.
Alright. And
This boulder
do I get moved at all?
into Kydro. No.
Okay. So what? It like bangs me against to the wall,
Yep.
and then like rolls past.
Yep. For Kaijo, have
And-
you ever seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit? You know the guy who gets
Yes.
rolled over by a steamroller?
Mhm.
That's Kydro.
Oh, except he's actually dead now. 'Cause
He's
it's a ring.
unconscious. he just has to reinflate
Unconscious.
himself.
All right, and where'd the boulder go?
It went through the wall. There's an opening. Don't ask me
Oh.
questions.
Let's check the opening for the wall. We have to get through there.
No, that's been
You actually this doesn't close automatically. Like, what kind of DM do you think I am? Plot holes.
okay. So Aspen, he's going to out of his bag take his other greater healing potion, and he's gonna roll it over near the feet of Zulkifli and tell him feed it to Kydro, and he's going to use his action. Hey, would that count as a bonus action? Would that be fine?
I'll allow it.
Okay, and he'll use his action to cast find traps, second level spell. So everything within 150 feet of me that's in line of sight,
Okay.
I see any traps,
Okay.
which I could send the description
So,
of the spell.
a few
It's
things here.
120.
Do you move at all from where you are? Because
Do I
there's a
move at
hallway
all?
that you don't have full sight of. So did you have that last 5 feet of movement before you?
Hold on. Really quick. Could you revoke control of Astra from me just to see? Because I'm able to see over here. All right. Yeah, I'm able to see up until this point.
Okay, so there is a trap. The trap
Yeah.
is located right here,
Okay.
and that is all. Other than the one that you just triggered, which I'll also mark. Right there.
And so but besides the whole boulder thing, when I called out to Cormac, I what? I didn't hear anything back.
Not at this moment, no.
Okay. And that's all of my movement and my bonus action and action, so I have to end my turn right there.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so Astra is now your turn. Still Spider. Astra.
Oh,
All right,
she's muted.
We're just gonna move on to Kydro.
All right, so as per the periaptive wound closure, he immediately stabilizes. Just sitting there, just crunched against the wall with the boulder chilling right next to him. Just
Reestablished boulder continued, and the wall closed behind it.
all right.
Because Zulkifli likes to point shit out. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so if it's my turn, I'm
It's
gonna.
now Zulkifli's turn, yeah?
Cool. I'll go and do as Aspen suggested, and I pick up the healing potion and I feed it to Kydro.
I can roll that.
Come. Yep.
Okay.
Anything else
so-
for turn Zulkifli while that's done?
I just moved 5 feet at first. 17 points of healing for Kydro to get up.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my action to help him to his feet.
Ah,
Okay.
thank you.
Okay, stand. Careful. And now I'm going to move another 5. Get around. What's the green wavy line? That's obvious trap, is it?
That is a trap that
Listen.
Aspen would have called out.
Okay, cool. Can I get over that? Or is it? Oh. Yeah, am I able
This
to
one was already
go-
triggered, right?
That was
the
already
one
triggered.
that
right?
Aspen is on was already triggered.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, I'll get to about there, and that's it. That's the turn.
All right, it is now Cormac's turn. Cormac, at the beginning of your turn, you're getting 8 points of acid damage.
Oh no.
And you now have -4 penalty to both your weapons.
Get out of there, bro.
I think you're muted.
You said 4 points of acid damage, right?
No, 8. 8 points of acid damage.
Okay. Cool.
So you tried shooting
Not
at the
cool.
ceiling twice. You tried climbing.
Yeah. I'm gonna, since I'm like, they obviously can't hear me, I'm gonna try checking the walls like around me.
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
Good. No, not like that.
It's a 1, but it's not a nat 1.
You're looking, but you're starting to become disoriented from this acid that you're currently in.
I'm gonna fucking die down here.
You might. I don't know.
He's starting to trip.
Yeah.
You're not sure if there is no way out by looking, though.
Oh my god.
You might want to keep looking. All right, Nazmir, it's your turn. We're gonna go.
Okay. I'm gonna move forward a little bit and be like, have we seen Cormac yet? Where was the last place we were aware of him?
He was up ahead. I haven't seen him since the calamity where we went to help Zul.
Okay. Well, let me.
A bit worried.
I'll come up next to Kydro here then, and just kind of point north, I guess, from where I am, and try to use message to contact him.
Okay.
It does say that it won't work through a foot of stone, but
So, north in
Gotta
the
try.
general direction does not connect.
okay.
Anything else for your turn?
Go a little bit more forward, and I
Okay.
honestly don't know what else to do to look for him other than try to shout to see if he can hear us. Cormac! Where are you?
Casimir.
Okay, Casimir's gonna move to here. Where's Cormac? Has anyone any luck, or where's safe to go? I mean, obviously he's in trouble.
I'm not sure, but last I saw, Astra moved to him. So
Where's
I'm scared
Astra?
for her as well.
See. I mean, I'll do what I can to support, but I mean, unless we have any ideas, I suppose he's going to use his dash and just move a little bit over here, so he's got a better position because he doesn't know where the bad things are.
Okay. Aspen, it's your turn.
So, Aspen will move up here using 5 feet of his movement, and he kind of like a curve in the path, turns to the right, or turns to the left from where he's standing. I mean, and he will call out Astra, Cormac.
Okay.
And there's a trap up ahead. I don't know if they might have triggered it.
I mean, is there some sort of release? Can you see something from there, or I mean?
So, how does the trap look? Is it like a tripwire or pressure plate?
So
'Cause
your
that would've been
spell
clear to me.
reveal the trap to you. It's magical in nature. It's a magical trip.
Oh, it's a magical trip. Oof. Hmm. And I can't see what it connects to or anything like that.
From where you were when you activated the spell, you wouldn't have seen any other aspect of it.
Fair enough. Damn.
You still have your action if you want to try something else.
Yeah. I guess it's worth, attempting to find Cormac. He'll cast Find Traps again.
Okay, so you bring up another spell slot. You reveal that there is a magic symbol on the opposite end of the hallway, and then a trap door.
A trapdoor, where?
There.
Oh, okay. In that gray square.
Yep.
Oh. There's a trapdoor right there.
Oh God.
There's a chance he could have fallen in.
I haven't seen him in a long time. He's probably been down there for quite some time.
Well, we're gonna have to try and help him out.
Who knows what's happening to him? We need to hurry.
Yes.
He could be dead down there already.
I
Damn it.
don't think
Yeah,
you have
I
anything
don't-
else to return. Astra.
After that.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's one just stays there.
No more fun spider time. So we'll go ahead and move here. Cancel out our spider time. And instead, we're going to burn our last wild shape form and use our starry form chalice. We're going to start dishing out some heals right now. Because everyone is pretty low. And I have a bad feeling about what we're coming up on. That's what my tummy is telling me. So it's 13 healing with healing word for... Let me see, everyone. Peek it out. Kydro looks pretty beaten up in the distance. So we can give him that 13. Ignore that. That is the archer, not the chalice. That's the chalice with a 6.
And who does that go to?
So, great question. We'll give that to Zulkifli. Just a little bit. Just a little treat.
Okay.
Ah.
So Astra comes to the hallway. She turns back into her furball form and immediately goes into her starry form and heals Kydro and Zulkifli. Anything else return there, Astra?
I hope we find Cormac. That's it. Thank you.
Kydro.
All right, so Kydro's gonna come over here. Very epic. He can squeeze through here without being difficult terrain, right?
It is not a narrow space.
Cool. Okay. Very carefully. He knows where the trap is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, Aspen would point it out.
Is this a step over or a hop over kind of trap?
It is a step over. It doesn't really matter as long as you know to avoid it in this case.
Okay. Very good. So then he's going to make sure he does that. We're up to 30 feet. He's gonna cross over. That'll be 40 feet. He ends his turn. Just clarifying, is this the pit that Cormac is down right?
It is a floor, but Aspen revealed that it is a trap door. So there is the wire, the seal, and the trap door are all connected. That is one trap in itself.
Okay. I'm gonna throw something at it.
At the seal?
I'm just gonna throw something on top of the trapdoor, see if it'll trigger.
Okay.
You throwing?
A torch. It's 1 pound. Oop. Full underhand toss onto the.
Clunk, clunk, clunk. Nothing happens.
He ends his turn.
All right. Zulkifli.
Okay. All right. Zul's gonna give Aspen here one end of a rope. He's got a silk rope. And then he's going to go across 10 feet, hop over that. It's another 20 feet. Now we're at 30. Boop. Okay. He's got the other end of the rope. He's going to tie it around his waist.
This is one-handing this rope.
It's just... Casimir also can go. You're right. I have full faith in Aspen's ability. Is there anywhere... Do I see anywhere where I might be able to anchor a grappling hook or a python or anything like that?
Make an investigation check.
Sure. 13.
13. It might take you some time, but you might be able to hammer a python into one of the stone walls. That will take time and effort.
No time. I'll trust Aspen. I'm gonna stamp my foot on the trapdoor. Boom.
It doesn't open.
Ah.
I believe you might need to trip the trap that you passed.
Huh? Trip?
The one that you stepped over.
And just for good measure, I'm gonna... What do I see here? The marking on the side of the wall.
So, in the side of the wall, what it looks like is just a carving of these like swirls. But Aspen has indicated that it is part of the trap.
Okay. Lost 5 feet of movement. Step off the plate, and then kick it with my foot. I'm gonna kick it. Boom. Nothing
happens.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I've got a length of rope here, and that's it. Yep.
Cormac, at the start of your turn, you're going to take 6 points of acid damage.
Oh. I'm still up.
Oh, no.
And you notice that your musket and pistol have completely been destroyed as they get their -5 penalty.
Oh.
Great. Well, I mean, I've investigated. I haven't seen anything.
So, per your last turn, you're having struggle investigating, but it might be worth trying again.
Okay, then I guess I will try again. If not, it's literally going to be the death of me.
Oh.
GG, boys!
That is a 2.
Oh, Jesus.
You cannot make this up.
The dice tell a story.
It is now Nazmir's turn.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna run forward to here and say, so we know where he is?
Ooh, we assume he's in the trap.
Okay, that was...
I might have an idea of how to get him out if he's in there.
Okay. I mean, we need to just break the floor? What's your idea?
Trigger the trap.
I can try and trigger the trap and get him out.
Here you go.
Yeah, I can't get that far, so I'll be support.
Right.
I will start running that direction to try to be support. To there.
I guess, like, would it be possible for Aspen to hand Nazmi the length of the rope that he's holding?
I'll allow it as a free action.
All right.
Okay. In that case, I will dash with my action 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here.
And you're trying to trigger the trap?
That's what I'm gonna say to
Because
Zulkifli.
the magical trip that you just passed would be the trip.
Oh.
As been established in the multitude of last turns.
Yep. So he triggered it.
All right.
Yep.
So
I'm holding the rope.
Upon Nasmer's triggering this magical symbol, taking the span of this 10-foot wide part of the hallway, the symbol lights up on the opposite end. Kydro, you feel a pull at your wrist where your bracers of defense are now being tugged at. Casimir, your entire body of armor is also pulled. Aspen, you are not. Nasmir, are you wearing metal?
Leather. Yeah. Well, I have my sword.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think my leather armor is studded.
Aspen's also in the way of Casimir.
Yeah.
Aspen, make a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Oh no. Please.
A dexterity saving throw. That's a 21.
21. Aspen, you managed to dodge out of the way as Casimir comes flying by you. And in a flash of a second, Casimir, Nasmir, Kydra, you're pulled towards the wall. And right as you all reach that point where you're about to slam into it, the force drops. The floor opens up. You all fall down. Land next to Cormac, and the door seals shut again. So, let me show you what that looks like. So,
Hi, Cormac.
Casimir. There's Nasmir. Look at your tokens on the board. It's very crowded. There's that. That.
Literally as many people as we could fit.
Cormac does not look good. He has these open wounds on his face. Both of his weapons are completely destroyed that he has. And you guys land in this muck, this slime that's about 6 inches of the floor. You are all going to take 8 points of acid damage as you enter this space.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And
you still have your action, Nasmir.
Every hit points.
He's still got the rope from me. I'm holding on the other side.
It would
right?
have been
Or-
pinched in the stone floor.
Oh, okay.
Because it closed.
Okay.
This is about 5
Oh, it
feet of
closed
stone.
again.
So it closes.
okay. So we're in here. Let me use my bonus action first to feed potion to Cormac.
And I want to ask a question about the trap. If I would have noticed or figured this out, right?
Okay.
So when they get sucked into the pit, right, and they all land in there,
Mm-hmm.
they land in there, and then the trap closes after somebody comes off of the trip.
As soon as the force drops,
As soon as the force drops.
that's pulling them towards the trap door. Yep.
Okay, so I'm wondering. I think I might have a plan.
Are you rolling for the health potion, by the way, Nasmir, as he's asking this question?
I did.
He did.
13 health.
13 back to Cormac.
Appreciate it.
Okay. And I.
You still have your
Yeah,
action.
Okay, so let me go ahead and look around for a way out of here then.
Roll for investigation.
Okay, here we go. A 5.
This fucking pit, man, I'm telling you.
How are those backup characters looking,
Secret
guys?
magical property of this
The
pit is that
walls
you
are
can't.
extremely slick. There's no way to climb up that you can tell. There has to be a way out. You guys are
Okay.
just all scrambling. You're disoriented from falling. There has to be something in this room to let you out, if anything.
Okay. I'm not sure how we are gonna get out of here. I don't see anything.
All right. Casimir, it's your turn. Would
Okay.
you also like
Do
to
I take any?
search?
Do I take damage at the start of the turn?
Technically yes. So thank you. 5 points of acid damage,
Okay.
and your armor has a -1 penalty.
Okay.
As it begins to
We need
corrode.
to search. If we get out of this, fucking caution. And Casimir starts searching. Investigation check. Let's see. That's a 15.
15. You find a notch, a break in the side of the wall that you manage to slide over, revealing a stair up and a way out of this space.
All right, and he will immediately start up the stairs.
Excellent.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, man.
Oh my goodness.
I was ready to start chipping away at the roof.
I had like a super complex plan planned
That
out.
was like the
So
biggest
simple, but we spent
was
2
like-
turns shooting into the ceiling.
the biggest dad play from Casimir is like a little bit of judgment first, and then finding the solution immediately.
So go ahead and move your token.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, move my token. Sorry. Let me say, he looks so. Can I move without it being extra movement, or so that's
that's 10 feet with Kydro.
okay? So that's 15, 30, and I already investigated, so I can't check for traps again. She's gonna say, you know what? Geronimo. Dash.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, I guess.
Yeah.
He spent a lot of money on that armor. He's trying to get out of here.
Yeah. Is there like a goo on the floor, or is it like
just in that square?
Yeah, okay. Well, so far so good.
No traps triggered.
So
Okay.
they're in a completely different area.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah. We split the party.
Hmm. Did we ever?
It was bound to happen.
Ah.
Aspen, it is now your turn.
So as far as I know, they're still stuck down there.
As far as you know.
Okay, so what Aspen's going to do, right? So the rune didn't seem to pull him because he's not wearing any
Not
metal.
enough.
Okay. So Aspen's gonna walk over to like step over the trap really quick. And is Olkifli pulled down too? Or is he
Nope.
over in that spot?
He was in
Just over here.
He was out of the traps
All right.
range. Or range.
Well, let me just check my features.
I'm over here. I'm just right. No, I'm actually not at. Yeah, I didn't get pulled down. I'm in the corridor around the corner.
So Aspen kind of just looks on at where the trigger is, like the magical trigger, and he's just gonna wave his hand, and in a cloud of spores, a little pig's gonna appear on the trap. He basically used the Find Familiar spell.
Okay. A little pig.
A little pig, you know,
A little pig.
heavy
Okay.
enough to be, you know, normal pig sized.
Okay.
And he'll wait to see if there's any activation of the trap.
There is.
All right, so it's just gonna sit there.
So the room glows, the trapdoor opens, you're able to glance down and see your party leaving that area.
Hey, yeah. Okay. Can I pull
So-
my rope up?
So
You
long
can.
as the pig's standing there, it doesn't close.
So it's not like a trap. So it's per activation. Like as long as you stand on it, doesn't just like keep it open.
Okay.
It's like a triggered effect.
Mhm.
Think of it. So if we put this in like other video game terms, less than a pressure plate in Minecraft, more like a button.
Okay. With just enough time for people to be dropped down. I see.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're able to glance down.
Is it okay if we pulls up the rope? Anything else for your turn?
Aspen's going to walk over here And there's a whole other hallway down there, and we saw them evacuating out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
okay,
they're
so yeah,
safe.
I think we're gonna need to go down there with them,
Yeah.
unless there's a way back up. I don't know.
Maybe we can find stairs there.
I think we're better off going through the trap because then we know we're directly meeting them.
Yeah, true.
So,
okay.
Would Aspen know what's down there?
Nope, you just saw them leaving.
Did you manage to get a glimpse of what's down there, Zolkifli?
Wet.
Wet?
What did I say with my 60 feet of dark vision?
You can make a nature check.
Sure. Nature check. 5.
Does seem like gray slime down there.
Wet.
Like it's wet down there?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we should be able to make it through. Yeah, Aspen will wait for Astra to meet up with them, and he's gonna yell out, we're gonna have to activate the trap to get down where they are, Astra. So just step over where the pig is sitting.
Okay. She's gonna. Let me see. Do you ever see where's the pig at?
The pig would
Right
be
on the
like right
line.
here. It's just like a spotted, like pink and black pig.
Just sitting there.
Okay. Perfect. I'll go ahead and hop over.
All right. So
Okay.
as Astra triggers the trap, Zolkifli and Aspen and Astra and then together fall down.
Triggers,
Is that
isn't
what
it?
It triggers.
No, I thought,
Did you not
I
want to go
thought it
down?
was- I thought it was step over.
Oh, I thought you guys were trying to trigger the trap so you can go down. Can we?
I was gonna trigger it as soon as we were all over on top of it. I mean, Astra's not wearing metal either.
Regardless, that's
I would
for the
definitely
sake
go
of time. I'm figuring this is what you guys are
Okay.
trying to do,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
and you fall down. And what happens next is a story for another time.
Okay.
All right.
So,
Hooray.
thank you so much, everyone, for tuning to our session tonight. Don't forget that in 2 weeks we will be at Emerald City Comic Con. So a few of us, and we'll be having a really good time there as we take a little trip together. It's gonna be really great. I'm gonna go ahead and pass it on over to Astra, our Furbolg Druid.
Hopefully, we get out of the little dungeon area and get our answers for good, and then move on to do our next quest. But until then, I'll pass it on to Aspen, played by Jeremiah.
Wow. Thank you very much. This was a very windy session. A lot of Kydro getting hurt because he didn't find the traps before he stepped on them. And yeah, this whole labyrinth, so to speak, is a stressful situation, definitely. Man, I'm just wondering what's down past that little goo pit that everybody was in. But yeah, I guess we gotta find out next week. So with that, I'll pass it to Noah, aka Zolkifli.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight for our Dungeons and Dragons adventure, in which we are now in the dungeon. We'll see if there's a dragon at the end. Who knows? This was super cool. It's actually been a while since we did a dungeon run. As always, I'm really fond of Roll20's dynamic lighting effects, and I feel like Michael put them to good use. Well done, Michael. Thanks for setting this up for us. Thank you, everybody in chat. Thank you, everybody who came in. Thank you, the Longshot C&D for your little raid party. Thank you, fellow role players and players. This was super fun. With that, I'm going to pass it on to our former gunslinger. I don't know what his new career is going to be. Cormac McDwyer. We're going to get you a new gun, okay? We're going to buy you a new gun. I'm going to go to Guns R Us.
Yeah. The gun
Go to
surplus.
Only in America.
Gun surplus. Yeah.
At
Sure.
Walmart, yeah.
Listen, you have a right to a gun. You have a right to bear arms.
All right, thank you, Zakifli. Yeah, great session. Wish the rolls could have been a little bit better there, but it is what it is. I am very tired, so I don't have much to say. But thank you for everyone in chat. Thank you to all the players, and thank you to Michael as always. And I'll pass it off to Casimir. Sorry, Nazmir. Blech.
Yeah. Hey, thanks everybody. Lots of fun. I will say the tight hallways and you know all the corners and stuff were frustrating, but in a good way. You know, it was a different kind of challenge, and it was interesting. I'm very interested to see where the rest of the dungeon here goes, and definitely looking forward to next time. Thanks for tuning in with us and following along in the adventure, and I will pass it along to Kydro.
Guys, do not get your Asmirs in a twist. There are two. So, I think this is our first almost all dungeon crawl session. Pretty much start to finish. I had a lot of fun. I thought it was actually like super fun. You know, going through this dungeon, finding all these traps, putting my hands on everything. It was a good one. For sure. I hope it continues for a good while into the next session. Who knows, we might fight something epic. You won't know unless you're there, so may or may not see you then. That being said, I'm going to pass it over to Casimir.
Thank you very much. I'd say it was a really fun session. Classic D&D, you know, fighting two of the like most classic dungeon monsters in the entire book. Managing to, you know, let the dungeon master describe every single trap he set up, which is very, very kind of us, to make sure that we triggered all of those for him. Honestly, it's
a couple. I feel really bad about that. I'm sure we trigger those too.
I mean, Casimir's got some decent hit points right now, so you can certainly go back and test those deadly traps. Yeah, and I'd say it was great. I love seeing player dynamics and see how the dice tell the story. And the cautionary tale for all Dungeons and Dragons listeners: do not split the party. No matter how much you want to, always split the party. And it's saying it creates a really dynamic, stressful thing. I'm sitting here the entire time, every turn going, oh my god, does Cormac die alone in a pit? And, you know, that is storytelling with dice and what we all choose to do. So pass it on to Michael, who our Salkos, our wonderful dungeon master who crafted this death labyrinth.
Well, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to join our Discord if you have not already to check out all the really cool things that we do, including our raffle giveaways each month and other events throughout the year. I have nothing else to say other than bye.
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 Bye. Bye. Bye.